This is KCR, the sound of state.
Attention. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be entitled to financial compensation.
Live from KCR Studios in San Diego, California.
This is Brett and Mackee in the morning.
With your hosts, Brett Michael.
You gotta stay, bro.
Ava Anderson.
You're
Good.
fine.
I have a post between my legs, but it's fine.
And Mackey Demick.
Did you see Becky on that scooter? She looks so stupid.
On KCR.
The award-winning sound of state.
The future of radio, you jabronis.
They've climbed out of the depths of hell. And they've also climbed out of Hades' own wicked lair. And they even climbed out of bed to do this show. This is Brett and Mackey in the morning.
Also starring Ava Anderson.
Hello?
Morning. My God.
Okay. Hey.
Oh my gosh.
Thomas is here.
Stupid
morning.
What am I doing here?
It kind of does. Yeah, let's close down the freeway. The only freeway I can use to get here, and then I take an extra 15-minute route around. That's cool. That's my favorite thing. Why can't I hear myself? I don't know. I can't really hear myself over here either. I'm going to move this camera up a little bit.
No, I can hear you guys.
No, I know, but I can't hear me. I can't hear myself. Am I deaf?
Hello from the other
I can
side.
hear Ava. I got it. There we go.
Doesn't matter.
I got it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. No, it got it. Yeah, so welcome to Brett Mackey in the morning. So I watched an accident happen this morning. It was pretty freaking rad.
Why didn't you do anything?
Make it cool. Because I was a couple cars back, but then
that's called the bystander effect.
No, it's not called the bystander effect because I was way too far behind.
You could be like a fireman or something.
No, not a fireman. It's
You could.
stupid. But then the stupid firemen showed up. They're like, okay, everybody go around. So I had to go off-roading in the Ford, which is not an off-roading car. I had to go down a hill through grass to get onto the other freeway to go around, go north on the 15 when I need to go south, go north on the 15, then loop around to another back road until I got south of the accident because they closed down the 15 and the 78, and then loop around to some exit. It was actually 15 minutes, and I was upset.
So you made your own exit.
I was so mad.
Yeah, you pretty much just made your own exit.
I was so mad. I was so salty. It's like a create your own freeway story. Anyway, this morning we actually have a bit that we need to get into quickly. We don't have time to wait around for the second hour. Wait, Thomas, how long are you staying here? Sorry.
Dude, I'm staying here till 11.
Just for the first hour, right?
Yeah, just for the first hour.
So we have Thomas for limited time, we have Ava for limited time, and we have a long bit to get through.
Yay.
So this is our first ever Dear Ava segment, and we actually got it for the first time ever.
I know, we got responses.
We got responses on a form that we sent out. So, and no, none of them were staff. My shoe's untied.
Oh, really?
I
Wait,
think
how
so.
do you know?
Yeah,
I'm pretty positive none of them were staff.
Unless there's one that could have been Thomas, but we don't know.
Okay, well, I will full disclosure right now. I didn't submit anything.
That's a terrible. That's a terrible poker face. Yeah.
Well, I did submit something, but I didn't. It's not the question you would have expected to submit.
But it's not the one that's 11 paragraphs long.
Yeah.
Right?
No, that's not it.
Okay, because there's one in there, and we're not going to do that one because we read it in the production studio yesterday. It took 15 minutes to read it.
Okay, for the person who sent the long 11 paragraph thing, I'm very sorry about your situation.
This time I did not send that in.
And I hope that your life is meaningful and great. I really don't know how to answer your question because it was all over the place.
I don't know how bad your situation was, but wherever you are, I love you.
We can talk about
it.
it.
We'll cover it later.
We'll cover it later.
All right, let's hop into this little shenanigan, this little hootenanny hullabaloo. All right, I'm trying to figure out what should Ava's bed music for this be.
Have it be.
Oh.
Have it be the theme song for like
Beethoven's
Sherlock
Fifth.
Holmes.
Wait, I have a good one.
Beethoven's
No,
Fifth.
I'm not a British old man.
Because
Yeah,
we're
but
talking
you're solving
Beethoven's
problems,
Fifth.
No, we're not doing Beethoven's
The
Fifth.
1812 Overture.
It's gonna
Dude,
put me to sleep.
The Beethoven's Ninth.
Beethoven's Ninth. I agree.
There you go.
Yeah, I agree. Beethoven's Ninth is his best
Why?
symphony.
That
honestly,
makes
it is
me-
his
that would
best
make
symphony.
Me sleepy. I just had a
No.
burrito.
It's exciting. It builds
I'm
good, but then it
Yeah.
gets
I'm
burrito
gonna
before
play
this.
love songs.
okay.
Okay.
I'm going with
Off
what
to
I
a
want.
great start. Glad I'm hurting here. Stupid.
Hey,
I know,
hey,
who are-
I'm thankful.
I'm looking
for
forward to
you.
Thank you. I'm thankful for you too.
Oh, that's right. This is
I'm
technically
thankful.
your guys'
I'm thankful for all of you.
Yeah,
Actually.
Thankful for idiots that can't drive.
Hey,
yeah, this is technically your guys' Thanksgiving podcast. Or,
I know.
yeah,
your
we're
Thanksgiving
just
cast.
we're skipping right over.
I'm
Thanksgiving,
thankful that
TBH.
I still am here instead of being at home.
Instead of being fired.
like you usually are.
Wait, no, we're gonna fire her a little bit later in the show.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Stick around. Ava gets fired.
Yeah.
Top of the
Yeah.
hour.
Well, Ava
right.
gets fired in the second hour, and then I leave because I take the brunt of it.
Yeah, no, you're gonna turn into like
Let's
you're
just
gonna be
say-
my punching bag,
Let's
Thomas.
just
It's
say
gonna be
I
great.
scheduled a shift and I wasn't thinking about it, and I'm gonna make money, so it's cool. You know, it's not like I'm totally dipping out.
Okay, so and-
Okay.
Money's a
okay,
product of
yeah,
man.
let's get into this because we have I think like half an hour to get through like we're gonna say like 10 questions.
Okay.
And these are real like listener submitted questions. Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a great start. Yeah. So these
Cool.
we got legitimate like serious relationship questions.
Yay!
So here we go. Let's do Dear
it's not
Ava.
Beethoven's
People
Ninth, I'm leaving.
really
Ava,
care
yeah.
about
There should
my
be like
opinions.
piano music in the back. Oh well, this is also
Oh,
piano
this is-
music.
Yeah, I know. I want to go super cheesy with it.
All right,
This
let's
is
get
really
in. Let's
dumb.
get into
I know.
it. then.
Hey, this is so dumb.
I know. I'm going to ruin your bit.
Ew.
Dear
why?
Ava,
Okay.
how are you doing?
I'm actually doing really great.
Dude, does it say like who submits
Yeah.
these or these anonymous?
These are the whole point of this is that it's completely anonymous. You got to up the ante for these people because otherwise they're not going to do it.
They're not gonna want to do this. Yeah.
That one was Ava.
Yeah, that one was me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi, Ava, how are you doing?
It's a good start.
Yeah, we're off to a good start here.
Okay,
So,
okay.
Second question, Dear Ava, who's your favorite Stranger Things character and why is
Ooh.
it Steve?
What? Why did they give me the answer for me? They don't know who I am. They don't. Because
Yeah.
Steve is actually not my favorite character. My favorite character is actually Dustin.
Hoffman.
Oh,
He's a-
wait, yeah,
he's
that's
a
right.
good-
We're talking
he's a
about-
good guy.
We're talking about Stranger Things.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
no,
My bad.
Dustin Henderson.
Did you know
That's
this
my
water's
favorite
purified
character.
by reverse osmosis?
What?
Did you know this water's purified by reverse osmosis?
We're talking about Stranger Things.
I'm
We don't
talking
have
about
time.
water.
We don't have time for your
Tell-
water.
All right, go ahead. I'll just sit back.
Mackey, we need your advice
No, we
here.
really
I don't think you do, because when I want to talk about my water, you guys don't want to talk. You just freaking
Here.
gloss over it.
Here, this is going to make you feel better.
What? Thank you. Okay, after you, please. I insist.
Okay. Wait, did you just go deaf in one ear?
Yeah.
Help!
Why did we go? We all just went deaf in one ear, right?
Yeah.
Hello?
Check the cable.
I'll check your cable, baby.
There we
There
go.
it is.
There we
That's
go.
weird. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Now I
Okay.
feel like I'm in some like Fantasia special or something.
Yeah, that works.
That's
Yeah.
the Fifth Symphony.
Okay, but yeah, Dustin's my favorite character.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
there you go. Dear Ava, hi. I am 25 and I think I'm getting feelings for my ex that I was with for 2 years.
Oh no.
How should I go about navigating this without being an F boy? We all know what F boy stands for.
yeah.
Frog boy.
Yeah.
Frog Boy.
I thought it stood for flipping out.
FYI, I was the one that broke up with her. We were too young.
Wait,
Dot.
so he's 25 now, and he was in a relationship.
Good catch, Thomas.
So he
yes.
was in a relationship for 2 years. Did he say how long he's been out of the relationship?
I thought it was 2 years.
Right? Is that? Well, no, I thought
No,
he was in the relationship for 2 years,
Oh.
and he's saying that they dated young.
It doesn't say how long it's been.
Okay, that kind of has a lot to do with it, but I mean, I don't know the context. Like, if he thinks that he's a frog boy, which we all know what that means. If he thinks he's being a frog boy, that tells me that obviously he knows that he did something messed up to his ex partner. So I would think that what am I trying to say here? Like, if he's already thinking that he was a jerk for what he did, then obviously I doubt the girl would want to talk to him anyways. That's kind of my advice for that.
Get back with
Thing.
Get back with her, then dump her ass again.
Yeah. Yeah, stop being a frog boy.
Don't be a frog boy.
Yeah,
Get
don't
back
be a
with
frog
her.
boy.
Being
Dump
a
her ass
frog
again.
boy.
Yeah. Get out of the swamp. Get out of the wherever frogs are.
I'm gonna set up another question for you because apparently we have no audio on Facebook.
Oh, do we really?
Great. Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Did you hit the audio button?
Yes.
Okay.
Dear Ava, can a Slytherin and a Gryffindor get together?
Ooh, that is a good question. You know, I want to say yes, because why not? You know, why is it that because you're in two separate houses that, that's supposed to be like a segregated kind of a thing, Like, why can't
Doesn't a Slytherin and a Gryffindor get like together in the books or something?
I'm not a big Harry Potter fan.
No, I'm not either. I didn't read any. I didn't watch the movies.
I've seen the movies. Like, I'm somewhat
there it is.
of a fan, but
hey, Facebook.
I'm gonna mute that.
Hello, Facebook. You can hear me now.
That was my phone.
Okay, so yeah, the question I'm answering is whether or not a Slytherin and a Gryffindor can get together. I think yes, because why not? Why do we have to add more labels?
Yeah. Cool. And by the way, if you're just getting audio on this, sorry about that. I don't know what happened with that, but
did you just fall off your chair almost?
No. This chair does not stay at one consistent height. Okay. But we are doing Dear Ava. It's a write-in segment where listeners ask their relationship issues to Ava.
Because I'm an expert, apparently.
She is an expert. She's our expert.
I don't know how to read.
But anyway, that's what we're doing. And so we've gone through the questions of Ava. How are you doing? Who is your favorite Stranger Things character and why is it Steve?
That's not even relationship advice. Okay.
25-year-old guy being an F-boy. And then can a Slytherin and then Gryffindor get together? And we are playing...
I say love without labels. That's my...
Yeah, I'm almost positive like a Gryffindor... Like, if this was like... If J.K. Rowling was a good writer, she'd have a Gryffindor, like, fall in love with a Slytherin.
Yeah.
She's a lot richer than us, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, no. I didn't say that she wasn't rich. I just said if she was a better writer.
Who wants to get a manicure with me? My nails are just bougie.
I know, right?
Yeah, no, mine are just really dirty because I'm a working man.
On to the next question. We're sorry, we just got to keep it moving.
Yeah,
no, it's cool.
I'm sure.
Is it the Cougars?
It's just a bash Mackee.
What?
Is it the Cougars?
Yeah, it's the Cougars.
Are getting to you?
Yeah, they get to me.
Okay.
Dear Ava, I believe my girlfriend is a reptilian. How can I find out for sure? What do I do if she is one?
Well, it depends on how far you are in the relationship. Mm-hmm. And if you get to the point where you're kind of, you're getting intimate, if she has a tail, well, that's a sign.
Well, wait, are we talking about like reptilians in like the Alex Jones sense, or are they talking about the reptilians?
I'm hungry. I'm coming for you.
Yeah, or like an actual reptile. Because there's two, like Alex Jones is reptilians are just like they're just like alien people, but then like actual reptilians are like actual reptiles. Or is he like I'm
gonna go. Here's what I would say to them is if you find out that she's a reptilian, you don't acknowledge it. Because you want it to be a surprise that and that you care, and then you rig the entire Democratic primary in her favor.
Okay.
What?
Except for Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hillary Clinton is a reptile person.
619-594-6982.
Donald Trump, you have anything to say about that?
Where's the X-Files theme when you need it?
Yeah.
You can do it. You can do the Twilight
Wait for it.
Zone or whatever.
Wait for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got all day.
Oh, it's too quiet. Thanks, Beethoven. That was Beethoven's fault.
No.
Yes.
Dude,
Beethoven is the reason I'm not off these goddamn walls right now.
It's a got, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
It's a got. Yeah, come on, man.
These
I'm not that
Gotta
inappropriate.
love making up cuss words.
Yeah, I'm not that inappropriate.
These consarnate.
It's weird how that one letter makes a big difference to the FCC.
It does. We're like bish.
Yeah.
Bish.
Or like
Bish.
Kendrick Lamar, 619-594-6992.
Katy Perry, 619-594.
Wait, does she say bish too?
Yeah, her song Swish, Swish, Bish.
That's pretty rad.
It's a dumb song. Okay. It's a bad song.
Anyway.
Okay.
Next question. Dear Ava, how do I achieve the blatant and utter awesomeness you emanate?
Oh, I love self-loathing questions. Okay. Stop. Okay. Well, one, you wake up. Two,
you just exist.
No, one, yeah, but it's not just that. You have to wake up. Two,
you have to be Ava.
Two, you have to start your day with some music, and then you gotta go get yourself a breakfast burrito, like I did right before the show, and then after that,
Mhm.
oh my gosh, are you,
we're having a
are
moment.
you making eyes at each other?
Yeah, but I
We're
was
playing
having a thought that I just realized something detrimental, but it's
We're playing footsie under the table.
Oh, that's a bit really long foot. Anyways,
yeah, it's pretty cute.
okay, so moral of the story, eat Rubios like twice a day like I do, because like there's nothing else to eat on this campus. And then after doing that for a while, and then when you start getting like 10 nicknames a day, then I think you've achieved my status. Oh, and then also having like on my daily commute, I would say I run into 20 people at a time. Once you reach that,
Wait, like in accidents? Like you hit
no,
20 people at a time?
no, not in accidents. I'm
Just
saying
plows through crowds
no,
of 20
like
Bumper
literally
cars.
on my way to class. If I'm in a hurry, I will legit run into like 20 people on my way to class, just because I am just involved and I work with a lot of people.
She's driving along. She just swerves on
Yeah,
the
I
sidewalk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Wait,
13.
is Ava
bumper
the
cars.
reason why you were late today, Mackey?
Honest, were you up in San Marcos today?
You don't know where I was.
Oh!
If you were the reason, I'll get to the bottom of it, and then I will
mean-
bill your insurance for my time.
So yeah, moral of the story, I guess when it comes down to it, you can never truly be me. You can try to be me.
Moral of the
but
story:
you can't.
Ava's the
Ava's the head honcho.
She's the
She's the boss.
Mike Honcho of the group.
We got a Facebook comment that says there was a show in the 80s or 90s called V, where reptilian aliens
Oh, I
disguise
remember
themselves
that.
as humans. It's
I
been
know that.
done. And I'll tell you what, it's also been done, and that was in the 2016 Democratic primaries.
You just waited.
The Illuminati is real.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Coming after
move
you.
on. Let's move on.
This is a real thing. Anyway, next question, dear Ava.
Dude, it's only 17 minutes. All right. Well, it's
No,
fine.
it's fine. I mean, it's good that we're getting through these quickly because
Yeah,
we had a lot.
I
I'll
got
get through
work.
you quickly.
Oh.
I'm sorry, just keep going. You're glossing over me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm feeling some type of way today. I'm trying to get it.
Just wait until Lamont shows
yeah,
up.
okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Dear Ava, I've been dating my girlfriend for a year now.
Oh, congrats.
You're
Okay,
speaking too
okay.
soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You should just end the
Okay.
question there.
Okay.
Recently, I feel like our flame is starting to die out.
No.
Congrats.
Oh no, it gets worse.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
have some-
It gets much
Do you
worse.
have some
Okay.
gasoline, maybe?
No, better than that. But it gets worse. Also, I found out she is cheating on me with my best friend.
No!
Yo, that's,
Dude,
that's like some Jerry Springer type ish.
Yeah,
Oh no, it gets worse.
Go!
She is constantly with him.
Oh, was that an oh moment? Oh!
No, it gets worse.
Okay.
And she's always high.
Oh, that's
Like
not.
high on life
just keep,
or
just keep,
high
just
on
keep
No, no,
rolling through
no,
this.
no,
Like,
no.
let's get this done, and
It
then,
gets
then we
worse.
can react to
It
it.
gets
Yeah,
worse.
yeah, oh, okay.
She's always high, either off coke or heroin.
Oh, gosh.
I still feel like she's the one for me. ...
Do you,
Is there any steps I could take to rekindle our flame?
Okay. One.
Oh my God.
I
This is
would like to point out,
one.
are there any steps, multiple, plural?
Okay. Number one,
Oh, gosh.
dump her, because that's not cool.
She's a fan of the speedballs, it seems.
Well, it's not. I mean, that's such a messed up situation. I would get yourself out of that. That's not worth the time or stress or effort.
It sounds like this relationship's.
This is like a freight train to Flavortown, dude.
I just remembered I had that.
poor.
Well, let's not relate Guy Fieri to love issues.
I mean, if you're
kinda-
gonna if you're gonna talk, if you're gonna like write into the show, you gotta know you're probably not gonna get serious advice. Like you might give some serious advice, and then we're all gonna like take it
Actually,
down.
I did promise serious advice, so let's try.
Okay,
Okay,
sorry. I'll just shut up then, because I'm not gonna be able to do that.
Yeah, well, I mean, just
no,
like
I think
if,
it's good to have their feedback because it's. You
Well,
know,
yeah, we can chime in if you have anything to say.
yeah,
if
but
you're
I mean,
listening, just listen to me and then just laugh at what else. Like what?
Yeah,
other
we're
stuff
here.
they
We're here
say.
for levity.
yeah, and
I don't know what
brevity.
that means.
We're here for levity
Exactly.
and brevity.
Yeah.
All right,
We got 20 minutes.
next year, Ava. Wait, no. If you
no.
want to get deeper into that, because that's
No,
it's a pretty
I
heavy
mean,
situation.
Not literally, that's not worth your time, dude. Just get out of that.
What part
It's
of
not
coke and
fun.
heroin don't you understand?
And also, what part of like she's not into you? Do you understand?
Yeah.
If she's hooking up with your best friend, then obviously he has something that she likes that you don't. So
Yeah.
Also, it's heroin.
The coke,
Yeah,
But it's not like she.
think about this though. The coke is to get up, the heroin's to get down. You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
Like
That is true.
You can't have one without the other,
down.
obviously.
She knows how to even it out.
That's what I'm saying. Like she's even keeled because like it's up and down. That's
But she's still messing with heroin. It's not
Yeah.
like she smokes weed from
I
time
love
to
how
time.
that's the priority for your brain, while for me it's like she's cheating
on somebody else.
That's a huge thing.
Because like I would feel because like cheating is one thing, but like this is somebody who does heroin.
Well, yeah, that's bad too. But in a relationship context, you could try to help the person get off the drug. But if she's already a bad person, not being faithful in the relationship, and that's just really messed up.
Mackey's it's fine. I don't want to interrupt because that's what I always do. But
what's the kicker? What's the kicker in this for you? Because for me, it's the heroin. For them, it's the cheating.
See, because I've known a lot of people that are like addicted to drugs and all that. I know a lot of people that have messed with drugs, got off them, got on them, all that. And it's difficult for me to like judge a person like solely on their drug use, because obviously it's stupid to do heroin in the first place. Yeah. But the idea is like once you get on heroin, it kind of like psychologically changes your brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because heroin, like it's an entirely different beast from smoking weed or even just doing bumps from time to time.
Like it's physically and mentally addictive to the point where it changes the person to where the priority is getting that heroin, which I don't know how deep this girl is into heroin, so I can't speculate on that.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter, that's why it's hard for me to judge people solely on drugs, is because it can change you like so heavily that they don't understand what they're doing in order for the drugs. So for me, the kicker is the cheating, because I've seen so many people deal with like drug addiction and stuff like that, that I just,
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Yeah.
A nice serious moment by Mackee.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? It's weird.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
No, never do it again.
Don't get used to it, everybody.
Okay, let's move to the next question.
Okay, the next writing question. By the way, whoever that was, thank you for your question.
Yeah.
Dumper ass is what we're saying, though.
Yeah. That's not worth your time.
Yeah. Don't.
Next
do it,
question,
man.
Dear Ava, how can I hint to my boyfriend to douche before I peg him?
What?
I'm starting to feel like a minor with all the nuggets I've collected.
That's
gross.
That's the hard-eating question we want to hear on Brett and Mackey in the morning.
It is.
That's what we'd love to hear. Ava, what do you have to say about that?
They say not to kink shame, but
wait. So who's asking the question? The boyfriend or the girlfriend, or is it a boyfriend?
Oh, it's anonymous.
Wait, women?
Do we know?
Wait,
based on the wording,
men can douche?
Yeah, you just stick it up your butt.
I didn't know. Okay.
Learn
something new every day.
I am a germaphobe, so I would say if my partner is not doing their half of being clean in the relationship, then that's kind of nasty.
Yo, if you're getting nuggets out of there, you better pan for gold.
Heyo!
Get some coin in there.
That's mine. That's okay. Let's move on. That was my answer to that.
Honestly, though, that's the hard-hitting questions we love to hear. Just be straight up with them and be like, dude, I ain't gonna do it if you ain't gonna clean it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
Right. You're getting down there, Flavortown Cavern.
Honestly,
though.
It's a morning show.
So Guy Fieri does it.
Yeah, Guy Fieri gets pegged. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Guy Fieri, 609-594-6982. If you don't call in, we're just going to accept this as fact.
Yeah, this is a fact.
Okay, let's move on.
Get her done.
Is that would that be libel or slander?
That's
Would that be
Larry
libel?
the Cable
Oh, yeah,
Guy.
that's right.
No, because like it's only liable if it's like a bad thing, and it's like
I mean,
we're not here to kink shame.
That's true. That's fair.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Guy Fieri, you trying to kink shame? 619-594-6982.
Oh my God. Okay, let's move on.
Let's have a live Guy Fieri pegging. Let's bring him in on the show and have him.
Okay.
What was that thing from Always Sunny? The Ass Pounder 4000.
Okay,
Have you seen
let's move on. Let's move on.
Wait, hold on.
Let's get into this for a second.
Yeah, hold on.
I just want to apologize to all my family members that could be listening to this edition of Brett and Mackey in the morning.
These are hard-hitting questions we love here.
I don't associate myself in this situation.
Oh, I associate myself.
Her pictures on the show.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. My time's short.
Wait, what were you going to say?
I wasn't going to say anything. I was just going to make it like I was just going to keep it going.
Okay, let's stop. Okay.
Next question on Dear Ava. Dear Ava, how does a super ugly dude have a chance with a really pretty girl? Is there no hope? And I'm going to open this one up by saying everything is subjective.
Yeah, I mean, everything is subjective.
That's the thing.
Nice.
Like, why does it have to be about looks? Why can't it be about the person?
Yeah, but I mean, like, what if the guy has, like, no personality either?
Well,
Brian 619-594-6982.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like you're most qualified to answer this, Ava.
Why? Because
I don't know.
Brian, I love you.
I
But
don't know. Brian's pretty cute though, so he's got that going for him.
yeah, but that's
trying to have sex with Brian.
Yeah, Ava, can I do that?
What?
Can I have sex with Brian?
Yeah.
No.
What about pegging? Is
Well,
that on the
well,
table?
Anyways,
we'll revisit that.
Okay, so I mean, for me personally, it's never really about the looks. I'm more about the genuineness of the person because I care. And also, I have dated some pretty ugly dudes in my history. So,
Okay, well, hold on.
and then they ended up being terrible people. So,
Hold on. What if like this dude was like ugly beyond belief? Like I'm talking like
the ugly barnacle.
yeah,
ugly.
the ugly barnacle.
Yeah.
Like he was so
Wow.
ugly, everyone died.
Yeah.
But like he had an okay personality. He's not like it's not the best personality in the world, but he was hella ugly. Like
I wouldn't date him if he had an okay personality.
Look,
though.
look,
Matt Hoffman, 619-594-6982.
look, man, you're getting too down on yourself. I doubt you're that ugly. If I bet you're a cute guy.
know what?
I'd probably date you.
Yeah, and I'm actually gonna give some Brian advice here. Confidence is key.
Honestly, though,
It
confidence
is.
is key.
It is.
Doesn't matter how ugly you are or how pretty
Why
you
is
think.
it ugly?
Well, okay. Well, don't
Why are you like putting him into this?
don't put people on a pedestal. That's what I have to say. Don't because
Yeah, no, I agree. Well, no, I also agree with that because, like, I hate it when people put me on a pedestal and it makes me extremely uncomfortable.
Okay, here we go.
But
Must be so awful to be put on your pedestal, Ava.
yeah, Brian, how do you deal with this?
I mean, to be fair, I am a narcissist, but you know,
Look,
At
look
least
man,
she's
I bet
honest.
you ain't as ugly as you say you are. Confidence is key. That's the first step.
Yeah,
she's not
exactly.
gonna like you if you're
if
self-deprecating
she's a
all the time.
beautiful person but has an ugly inside, then she is not worth your time.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
you know what? And it's better just to not have it on your mind. So like, just go for it.
Yeah,
Like, what do you have to
just
lose?
do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
And if
yeah.
she doesn't, just box
get
her
it
ears.
done.
Yeah, no, exactly. She says no, just punch your lights out.
Yeah. Brett Mackey
kidding.
does
Yeah,
not
Mackey,
condone
don't-
violence
don't
or
do that.
anything of the sort. Do not punch her in the face. Maybe like the arm or something. But
Kimberly, 619-594-6982.
yo, if you're listening, I'm still down to fight, Kimberly. Let's go.
She remarked can't go to our invitation to our holiday special.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. that was gonna be-
Interesting. That's fine.
Trying
honestly.
to
That's
cop out of this
pretty-
fight,
it's pretty
Kimberly?
far- It's pretty far. Well, I mean, it's still for next summer. We still got time, but I need to book Madison Square Garden. So let's get this
Chippity
going.
chip chop.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, just go ahead and do the thing. Just ask her out or do whatever you want, and then just see what happens. And
Just don't be so self-deprecating, man.
Yeah.
You ain't as ugly as you think you are. You smart.
And here's the thing:
You loyal.
women love confidence.
yeah, exactly.
That's the thing. Yeah.
just take a page out of a mod's book.
Because let's be fair, Brian, like, you know, he has his own little swag going on.
It's pretty cute.
Yeah, and he's pretty cute.
Just
so
do
there
what a
you
mod does. Walk up to the girl, like grab her by the butt, and say, "Hey, baby."
Does he do that?
No, he didn't grab
God.
her. No, he didn't grab her.
go. Okay, let's move on.
harassment.
Let's move on to the next question.
No, he didn't do the Harvey Weinstein.
Next question is, dear Ava, dear Ava, do you think developing mini crushes on other people while in a relationship is normal, or is it a sign that you're not truly in love with your partner?
Okay, that's not, like, this sounds bad, but I'm going to say that's not, like, the worst thing, but it's, like, the first stepping point for it being bad,
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
it depends on
Like,
what you do with it.
It's not, like, it's one thing if you have, like, an admiration for someone where it's not, like, a crush kind of a thing. What?
No, can continue.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like, I think it's fine to, because heck, your mind, you're free to think about whatever you want. But if you are constantly thinking about one person and it like leads you into a bad direction of ruining your relationship, then yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
So I would say it's like, it's kind of like the first little step to get yourself into a deeper hole with your partner.
Yeah, that's
Isn't that a good thing?
Stop. I'm thinking of. No, because it's not a good thing. Because then, like, if you start thinking about this person, God. Because then if you start thinking more and more about this person, they're going to be on your mind more, and then that's going to make you
Yeah, but he gets
do
into a deeper hole.
stupid
though.
things. Stop. Gosh.
Honestly, I
Why do you
thought
gotta
that was a
twist-
good thing.
Yeah, I thought that was a good thing too.
Sorry, Ava.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay, we gotta do the ads, right?
yeah, real
Okay.
quick. We have 10 minutes before Ava has to leave. I'm gonna read these real quick. We'll do fancy ads next hour.
You're leaving it like. Oh, okay. never mind.
The Aztec men's basketball season is underway. Aztecs took an easy win against San Diego Christian. This was like 2 weeks ago. San Diego Christian in the first game of the season.
Yeah.
Our next home game is Friday, November 17th versus the McNeese
That
State
already
Cowboys.
happened.
Yep. Remember to create your Ticketmaster account to claim your Ticketmaster to rip off. To claim your student tickets. I didn't say that. Go Aztecs. The
Yay.
24/7 area in the SDSU Love Library, love should be capitalized in this at Josh, has expanded to downstairs. Is downstairs one word?
Well, Jack
I
puts
don't know.
together the
Well, it
ads.
doesn't matter. People aren't reading it.
With much more
They're
quiet
hearing
space, computers, and restrooms. Restrooms, count me in.
Restrooms. Hey, they should make a study booth where it's like a toilet in the study room, because in that way you don't have to leave.
That's how you get hemorrhoids, though.
That's a prison cell.
If you stay on the toilet, if you stay on the
but
toilet
do you
for too
know
long,
how
too
awful
consistently,
it
you
is
get
when I'm
hemorrhoids.
studying by myself and then I have to, you know, like when you're studying by yourself and you don't want to get up and leave because you don't want your stuff to get stolen, and then you have trust issues like me, and then you don't want to ask people to watch your stuff because I don't trust anybody.
That's
I
right.
think it's a good idea.
So,
These new amenities will help students
sorry.
You get my
ace,
point?
Yeah, no, I get you,
ace
yeah.
their midterms.
Ace.
That's very presumptuous of you, Jack.
Yeah, Jack.
Anyway, the next question in Dear Ava.
Wait, what time do you have to leave?
Like 10 minutes.
I can leave at 10:45.
Okay, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Dear Ava, is it a red flag when the partner in the partner in the relationship doesn't have friends of the same sex or gender?
Wait.
Sex / gender. Dear Ava, is it a red flag when the partner in the relationship doesn't have friends of the same sex / gender?
Oh, he's asking.
So-
he's asking if
if
the girl only has all guy friends.
Well, to be fair, I have like all guy friends, and
Yeah, Brian, you should
Yeah.
be worried. Brian, 619-594-6982. You're hanging out.
Well,
She's hanging out in a studio with all guys. What are you doing,
Hey,
Brian?
hey, you don't know how I identify. You check yourself.
Check your privilege, Thomas.
anyways, I mean that shouldn't matter if genuinely the person just feels better hanging out with other people. I think that's fine, and as long as they I don't know, because I know for girls it can be this is bad because this is where it's kind of like a privilege thing a little bit, where I feel like when guys hang out with all girls, then yeah, the girlfriend gets extremely jealous. But then when the girlfriend hangs out with a ton of guys, then typically the boyfriend isn't that. But you know what I mean? I feel like in all the situations I've been in, with my friends and stuff, I feel like there's been more drama if their boyfriend hangs out with all girls.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I mean, why do your friends have to have labels? And why can't you just be friends with anyone that you want to be friends with?
There it is.
Sound of music. Sorry about that.
Sorry, I can't talk. Yeah, so I guess bottom line, I think it's fine to have friends of a different gender identity, sex, whatever, as long as there's no weird little underlying crushes like the last question.
Yep.
And I think it's fine.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
So Brian, 619-594-6982.
Brian, what do you think about Ava hanging out with all these dudes just all the time at every place? And it's a lot of dudes.
Once again, you don't know how I identify, so please check your privilege.
You said I was talking about you, egomaniac.
Yeah.
Obviously you are, because you're looking right into my freaking soul when you
have
said
your
it.
headphones on under your babushka?
Is that
That's
a
fancy.
Mariska Hargitay.
Is that a babushka?
Yeah.
Is
It's
it
a
really?
jacket. I just tied the
You're like
the
Little
strings.
Red Riding Hood.
I feel cozy. It's
Little
safe
Red
in
Riding.
here. Nobody can hear me.
Dude, you look cyberpunk, dude.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. That's the goal I'm going for.
Okay.
Dear Ava,
Yeah.
when should you call it quits when the person you like flakes consecutively?
Oh, immediately.
Is this like a date situation, as in flaking, like they're trying to get out of dates?
I'm
or-
assuming so. It doesn't specify. It just says the person you like flakes consecutively. And
I think I'm gonna take it as a date, not like a super serious relationship context. I'll take it as what I mean. If you're trying to consistently ask a girl or a guy out,
yeah.
and they're just consistently saying no.
I don't. Well, but would that be
Right?
flaking or being rejected? Because I feel like flaking would be like
Well,
they
then
say
they
yes
would
and
say
they don't
yes
show
and
up.
they don't show up. Then I mean, yeah, both.
I would think that would be more humiliating, where it's just like, yeah, I'll go out with you,
And then
meet
they
me
don't
at 7
show
a.m.
up.
and they don't
Yeah,
show up.
that's
Where-
kind of that's lame.
Well, why would you ever want to put up with that? Like I would be so over that the
I
first time.
would.
Yeah, but I feel like there's two different types of flaking, though. Excuse me.
You're right.
Sorry, there's two different types of flaking. I think there's the flaking where you just don't show up, you don't say anything, but you could just keep flaking, say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't do this," which obviously that's still annoying. But
Yeah,
I feel like it's not.
Alex
I feel like it's
Piscatelli.
not.
I think
I feel like it's not
here's
as
the
bad
thing,
if you
no
just
matter
don't ghost.
what,
If you don't ghost
here's
them,
the
it's
thing:
not
no
as bad.
matter what, if the person is consistently making excuses to not see you, then I would take that as a bad thing. And also, I think there's a thing too where people feel like, oh well, they agreed to do this with me, so they have to go through it. a person can back down at any given moment. Like you're not forced.
Yeah.
So I feel like, that's a bad sign for you, dude. But also, don't be a creep and keep consistently asking her, because then that's going to be creepy.
Yeah, I mean, if you can sense that they're not into it, just let it go.
Yeah, let it go.
Yeah.
Don't be obsessed. Yeah.
Good answer. Let's see. Sorry, I found the douche question again.
15 minutes. Let's go.
Happy
such a funny
Thanksgiving,
word.
everybody.
Dear Ava.
Okay.
Dear Ava, I met a boy this semester.
Ooh.
I thought that we wouldn't be more than just friends, but now we are dating.
Ooh.
The only problem. Anybody want to guess real quick? Thomas.
The only problem is that
smells
he's
bad.
I was gonna say that he's not real, but okay.
You're close. Ava.
He smells bad.
Mackie.
What?
I definitely did not almost forget your name, Mackie.
What was the question?
What's the
This girl's been dating a guy, but he didn't really like her at the first.
The only
time.
problem is that.
He's not afraid of ghosts.
Oh, that's a bad problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Man. The only problem is that he lives in Singapore and is leaving at the end of the semester. He is a senior, so he is already looking for a job.
That's a catfish. That's not a real person. That's
But we
a
don't know.
catfish.
We don't know
Or
where
he's
this
looking for a
person's
green
from.
card.
Wait. Is he currently at school here, and then he's going back to Singapore?
Don't know.
Okay.
I think currently he lives in Singapore.
He's catfish. I'm gonna bypass Ava's rite of passage here. That is a catfish. Don't fall for it.
And if there's
that's not a real person. That's a Somalian pirate trying to get your money. Stop it.
And there's one person who knows catfish, and it's our down south reporter Thomas Torres,
That's right.
straight out of Mississippi.
Straight
Okay.
down from Skeeterville.
Anyways.
Oh,
okay, so continue.
He's a senior, so he's already looking for a job, and said that he will try to apply to California too. So we don't even know if this person's from San Diego, which.
Okay.
The chances of him not coming to the U.S. are still pretty high, and I am still a freshman.
Oh.
I can't just go to Singapore.
Nope, not with that attitude.
Okay, this is my advice.
Wait, one more sentence.
Okay.
I only know him for 3 months. ... Should I try a long distance relationship? Thank you.
No. I mean, if it's a very new relationship and they're already discussing long distance, I don't think that's a good start. And also, the fact that he's already in one point of his career, or like one step of his career, as far as like looking for a job, becoming an adult, all that stuff, while she's just just starting her college career, I think it's very hard to keep a sustainable relationship when you're both in different life journeys.
Yep.
And like just based on just experience and stuff, like when you're on two different wavelengths of life or of life choices, it's extremely difficult. So I would say jump ship on that one.
And we're not even talking.
Singapore is not worth it.
Yeah, we're not talking like L.A. to New York long distance. We're talking like Asia to North America long distance.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, where I think you have to pay every time you call that country.
Yeah.
Like
it's not bueno.
Well, I love how for you guys it's about, I don't want to pay my phone bill.
I mean, it's expensive to call it Singapore.
Yeah,
No, it
AT&T
is.
619-594-6982.
But yeah,
international call
moral
is
of
like
the story,
25
jump
cents a
that
minute.
ship. It's not worth it. Find a better boy.
you find someone that's not a catfish.
Boy.
That's not trying to get your credit card. If the guy's constantly asking for you, hey, you know what'd be nice if you shared your credit card information? It's not a real person.
You know, it's lovely in Singapore this time of year. I didn't bring a credit card number with me. Can I have yours?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let me get to know more about you. What's your credit card numbers and all bank account routing numbers?
Yeah.
Also, what's your favorite color? Dear Ava,
Yeah.
if a person initiates a conversation with you but will talk to you, if a person never initiates a conversation with you but will talk to you if you talk to them, is that a sign that they don't super like talking to you?
Not.
Relatedly, what are signs that someone likes you? Not just romantically,
If they give you a kiss.
but platonically.
Okay.
If they go on a date with you.
Okay, well, just because someone doesn't start a conversation, that doesn't necessarily mean that they don't like you. They could just be shy, or they could be introverted, or they just, I feel like there's plenty of people that I know where I'm much more of a conversation starter than other people that I've talked to. So it's I think it just depends on the person, and I think people make it pretty explicitly clear when
I'm sorry.
It's okay, God. You guys should just all get a manicure or something.
You guys want to go get a manicure?
Anyways, I actually don't do manicures. They scare me. Anyways,
Which
yeah.
part, the man part of the cure?
No, I just don't like people touching my hands. Okay.
I'm afraid they're gonna judge me for my busted ass fingers.
Man triggered a cure.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. Back to what I was saying. Just because someone doesn't start a conversation with you, that doesn't mean that they don't like you. And I think when you realize that a person just doesn't like you at all as a person, I think it's much more explicit as like they'll just avoid you or just avoid conversation. You know?
Yeah, I can say from like experience that I don't talk to a lot of people in my class. I will only talk to them if
people?
No. Said a lot of people.
Sorry.
If I didn't talk to white people, it'd be a hard life for me. Anyways, there's been plenty of times where it's just like, well, I don't talk to like the person next, like sitting in the chair next to me because I don't know that person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like unless like that person's like, hey, like, you know, starts a conversation, but I'm not going to start the conversation.
Unless that person's like, hey, give me a kiss.
And to answer the second part of that question, what are signs that someone likes you, not just romantically, but platonically? First of all, why do you care about the signs? If somebody likes you platonically, they're just going to talk to you or something.
Yeah.
But also, if you're asking that question, you ain't going to notice. Like, you're already in the red there on that one. Like you
I like how you already can't tell if people like you or not as a person.
Yeah, because like I get that one. Like if you can't tell whether or not people like you, just stop trying to tell.
just go with it.
Yeah, just like we're gonna go back to that one we had earlier. Confidence is key. Just do you. Talk to who you want to talk to.
Give everybody a kiss. And people will like you if you give you a kiss.
Yeah, say you're from Singapore or something.
Okay, how many do we have?
Hey, you
left?
want to talk with your credit card number?
Here's a kiss. Mwah.
What's your social security number?
Can I kiss your credit card? Okay, 2 more questions. Dear Ava, how do you handle dealing with a difficult person in a work environment? The management doesn't want to hear about it.
Oh, man.
Just give him a kiss.
Stop.
You punch
I
him.
would say, so if like no one else on your team is willing to help you, then I would just say just be the better person. Like if someone is obviously treating you terribly, like don't be on their level. Like you want to be above it and show everyone else how you're the better person in the situation. Like my whole thing is just ooh. Anyways, so yeah, moral of the story, if you are a hater with the haters, people aren't going to like you. But if you are a better person and you're above all that, then people will realize that and realize that that person is a jerk.
And keep your pimp hand strong. You know, you hit them with the back of your hand, they won't say anything else. With your ring hand as well, though. Like you need a fat ring on top of it, and that'll be good.
Yeah. Show them who's boss in the work politics.
Realistically, there's a way to solve every single problem. There's only 2 ways to solve any problem in the world.
It's either a
Number
slap
one,
or not a slap.
You give him a kiss, or 2, you slap him. That's it. There's nothing else. Exactly.
This is why we
Or
have
both.
sexual abuse and
No,
like high numbers.
As
in our country.
previously stated, Brett and Mackey do not condone any illegal actions or any rude actions, really, any illicit substances or non-illicit
I can't
substances.
take you seriously in your getup right now.
I feel safe.
He's looking cyberpunk.
I feel safe, dude.
He feels cyberpunk.
Okay, let's go to our last question.
Very last question
Okay.
of Dear Ava for today. Dear Ava, I have a crush on a guy for a couple months now, and I really like him. I'm sensing a pattern here.
Hey, it's me.
We talk every day, but I can't tell if he's just being friendly or if he likes me.
Okay.
He initiates the conversations, but we only talk about school and work and our lives and stuff. That's like everything you can talk about.
Yeah.
But I get the point though, because there are like points where you're just like, okay, come on, like I really don't want to make the move, so you kind of wait for somebody else to make the move, and then it's just this like,
well, like
moral of the story, if the person, whoever sent this question, if you are already getting bored with these interactions, then that's a bad sign, and you should probably move on and start like hitting on somebody else. But like, if it still excites you that, you know, there still could be a chance, I would still try a little longer and maybe you make the move, just because he's the dude. That doesn't necessarily mean that he has to make the move. You could kind of hint at it.
There's still 3 sentences left in this question.
What?
We have yet to address our relationship, and I'm too scared to ask.
Okay, well
what
then,
do I do? Sincerely,
Ask.
crush dummy.
Ask.
Oh, these are the people who actually followed the format, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, like I said, if the conversation still excites you and you still look forward to seeing this person, then yeah, definitely try to pursue it and
Just ask you, bish.
and just ask like, hey, do you want to get some coffee or do you want to get some lunch? Like that isn't creepy.
Yeah.
Or you
Yeah.
just walk up, you grab them, and you
Give him a kiss.
No, no,
Yes.
I don't condone that behavior.
It would be a
Okay.
nice change of pace from just talking about school.
yeah,
And just be like, oh, why'd you kiss me?
just
Well,
wanna
you
give 'em a
know,
little smooch.
Just change it up.
yeah, change it up.
Okay,
Alright,
yes
Ava.
means yes, everybody, and have a great Thanksgiving.
All right, Ava, have a beautiful
have a-
day at work.
It's yeah. So that's been Dear Ava. I'm gonna keep this bed going. I like
Yeah,
it.
we should keep doing this a bit.
Bye.
Yeah, well, and I figured out the secret to getting questions on stuff now, so we can now do write-in segments.
Bye, Ava.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bye, Ava.
Goodbye.
Bye, Ava.
Wait. Wait. Yeah, I gotta give her the outro music. Wait, hold on.
I'm gonna hop over.
There she goes. All right, say bye to Ava, everybody.
Bye, Ava.
Bye, Ava.
Thanksgiving,
Bye. No, sweet.
Goodbye.
Wait,
Ava.
is she not on the camera?
What?
Is she not on the camera?
Oh,
Oh man.
sorry. Bye.
Bye.
The tears in the rain.
Glad that's over.
Am I
right?
Oh.
my
Too
God.
many mics. Too many mics.
That'll go there. And then.
When will the bloodshed end?
Oh wow, this
for
is a
Ava?
problem, isn't it?
So, if you are watching on Facebook Live, which if you are, thank you. Man, consider giving us
What are you doing,
giving us a
Mackee?
share.
What are you doing,
trying to make
Mackee?
it so you,
Hey,
so you can
doing,
be seen. I'm trying to
Mackee?
make it so you can be seen.
Bro, you want to fight right now?
Kinda.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Live
Wait,
right now.
That's not the way to put them on.
We got to
Put it on, Big L. Put it on.
we got to address everybody on Facebook Live. Thank you for watching on Facebook Live. Consider giving us a share. That would we give you a kiss for that, or not,
Okay,
whatever.
Thomas.
You
Yeah, and
want.
if you don't
Thomas,
share us,
you're
we'll
gonna
give you
sit
a...
here. Thomas, you're gonna sit here.
What?
Okay.
What are you doing? Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching on Facebook Live. Give us a like, give us a share. Bangers
Give us a
volume,
kiss.
Yeah, Bangers Volume 25 is out right now. We have links up to that if you want a new playlist to listen to this
That's
week.
much better, isn't it?
And that was Dear Ava. And now I think we just have the rest of the show open because I figured we probably have a little bit of banter ready.
Yeah, well, either that, I can either skip my class
Yeah.
and stay the whole 2 hours.
You should.
But I'd feel bad because the teacher is a cool guy, and I need this class.
Yeah, but it's
You know-
Thanksgiving break, man.
You know what they say.
Dogger. Yeah, but it's Thanksgiving break, man. You know, you just get out, just have fun, just hang out with us. So, guess what happened?
Whoa, we're getting a phone call.
Whoa, is it Ava?
Probably.
Is it the guy?
Brett and Mackey in the morning on KCR College Radio. How can I help you?
So, Mackie, I'm thinking about like manicuring.
I'm serious. Let's go get a manicure.
I'm
dude.
serious too. Well, because I got
Like mine are just dirty as hell.
yeah, like I just got to clean under the.
But I feel like they're gonna judge me for like my broke.
Can they see?
He
this?
was calling to make a song request.
What did he want to request?
I don't know. He hung up.
Closing time.
I can play a closing time.
But yeah, I feel like they're gonna judge me for
Look
my
at this.
busted
Look
fingers.
at
Oh yeah. Hey, if you want to call in, if you're
See-
listening
see
on the
this
air right
finger?
now, or if you're listening
See
on
how many-
Facebook, Mackey.
broken this 3 times.
He's broken his finger 3 times. If you're listening on Facebook Live right now, or if you are listening on the air or on the TuneIn app, you can call in at 619-594-6982. That is 619-594-82.
69. Yeah.
Yeah, so call in. We got an open line for you, or comment on the Facebook feed. I will read all your questions.
You know what? Before I have to leave, there was a.
Oh, you are leaving?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. It's
Man.
fine. I'm sorry. Well, Ahmad's gonna be here, so it's gonna be a.
How do you know that?
Well, because you told
we
me.
know that.
He did?
Yeah, you told me right now.
Yeah, we did?
You told me.
We
No, I didn't.
We know he's gonna be.
Well, like,
Let's
we
be
assume
fair.
he's going to show up.
Yeah, Ahmad, please show up.
He's like the guy with the V name that you can't see his name.
Voldemort.
Yeah,
I know you said it.
I was gonna
Voldemort.
say Venus.
Like penis.
Man, this show's really gone downhill since Ava left.
Well, it's because we don't have anything friggin' set and So guess what happened to me this last week?
What?
My bike got stolen.
Oh, really?
Somebody cut my lock, my bicycle lock at my apartment. It was
Was it a cable lock or a U lock?
It was a cable lock. 'Cause I can't afford a freaking U-lock.
That's your own fault. You know they give them out for free on campus,
Yeah.
right? You didn't know that?
No?
Yeah, if you register your bike on campus, they'll give you a free U-lock.
What the heck?
Yeah, but it's like at the beginning of the semester.
Yeah, dude,
well,
I have-
There you go. That doesn't
PSA,
help me
the
now
more
because
you
it's
know.
gone. It's got stolen.
Dude,
Yeah.
I literally have like 2 U-locks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could.
Like
have,
2 U-locks and a. Like
You
an
know,
actual chain.
this info really helps me now that I don't have a bicycle.
I didn't even know you had a bike in the first place.
Well-
Yeah, dude, you don't look like the bike.
I don't
type
have
of
it
guy.
anymore, so I guess it doesn't really matter, does it?
You're very shouty this
Well,
morning.
because it's freaking. I'm pissed. Somebody stole my bike. Stupid.
How are you gonna get around now?
I apparently got to drive or walk.
Where did you ever ride that bike?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I rode it like everywhere up in San Marcos because everything's pretty close to me in San Marcos, like that I need to do. So I'll just ride my bike to it.
I have to imagine you have a very dad aesthetic when you're riding around on your bike going places.
Yeah, do you wear the whole getup with like the sponsors and like the spandex?
No, it was like an older road bike, but it was worth like 150. So I'm kind of mad.
I was imagining he would be more like the cool dad that like kind of grew up in like a lower income neighborhood back in the 90s. So like he'd be wearing like a
back in the 90s,
like a Billabong t-shirt and like Vans.
Back in the 90s.
That's not far off.
Yeah, that's not far off.
Yeah,
the guy would probably only be like 20.
No. He'd be like 30 or so.
Oh, I also found out
Like the guy who's just starting to get old, but like in his style is just starting to fall behind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like me.
Yeah.
I also found out something really, really weird. It was actually a while back that I found it out. But I have a friend that I met in middle school here in Murrieta. Okay.
Yeah.
That plays in the story.
Yeah.
So I met him in Murrieta. My dad, one of his best friends from like back in the day when he used to live up in Selah, Washington. It's like the middle of nowhere, Washington.
Yeah.
And so his best friend from back in the day is my friend that I met in Murrieta. They're I don't know how to word this. So my friend from Murrieta is second cousins to my dad's best friend's family.
Oh yeah.
Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that was really cool because like there's absolutely no correlation. But then we found out like a year ago that they're second cousins to my dad's best friend's family, even though like does that make sense?
Yeah.
I just thought it was a cool story.
I have a bike story.
Uh-huh.
So my freshman year here, we all we had bikes to get around campus pretty quick. What?
That was a really cool story.
It was.
I totally want to learn about how one of my best friends in middle school was my cousin.
He's still my best friend, you jerk. All right? We're great friends.
Well,
Hey.
what's your bike story?
But what about me?
I don't care about your bike story. It's stupid. I wish
You were there.
show up.
You were there for this.
I
bike
wish I
story.
didn't show up.
I wish you were never born.
I do too sometimes, but then I think my mommy loves me, so... Okay, go ahead. What's your bike story?
You were there for it, actually.
Was I?
Yeah, you were, because you remember Derek.
Yeah.
Our friend Derek's been on the
Derek?
show a couple times, and so back in our freshman year of college, we all had bikes on campus, right?
Yeah.
And we all locked them up outside Zura.
Uh-huh.
Now Derek went through 3 bikes in one semester.
Uh-huh.
How did he do that? Well, the first one he locked up with a cable lock.
Uh-huh.
That got stolen.
Yeah.
The next one he locked up with a cable lock.
Yeah.
That also got stolen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't learn anything the first time. Then the third time, he was riding his bike down on the street next to the Union, and he got hit by a truck. Yeah, he got hit by a truck. He took the window off, or not the window, the side mirror off with his foot.
Oh.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was completely that guy's fault.
Yeah.
And
So did he die?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah,
he's
Derek
not
died.
alive.
Yeah, Derek, the ghost of Derek, 619-594-6982.
Is it?
That is not a fun story. Neither of your stories were particularly fun.
Hold on, after he died.
Did he gain superpowers?
Even though this was no, even better. Even though this was completely that guy's fault.
Come on! All right, yeah, keep going.
The ghost of Derek fixed that guy's truck for him.
That sounds like an awful story.
Yeah, no, it really was. And you know how annoying that was freshman year? All we heard about for a week was bike.
How annoying was it?
He carried around that his mangled bike wheel. The ghost of Derek carried around his mangled bike wheel for a week.
So he didn't get
Having hair
superpowers, is
problems.
what you're telling me.
That's what I'm telling you.
He didn't get superpowers.
That's
All
the
right.
gist of the story. Is Derek?
So
does
check
not
it
have
out. I got a
superpowers.
story for you guys.
Oh, you got a story? Hold on. Let me get you back on the camera.
Before I gotta go, I'm gonna before I leave, so that way you guys have something. This is a story about a guy. He grew up in a small town.
He was on the Hindenburg.
He grew up in a small town called Smallville,
Oh no.
and he was adopted.
The CW 609-594-6982.
And then, he learned that he had superpowers, but then Zack Snyder ruined his career, and that's it. That's the end of the story. All right.
Who is this?
Did you guys see the Justice League tanked?
Yeah, it did.
I'm so happy it tanked.
What is that?
The
What is
Justice League.
Is it a show or a movie?
It's a movie. It's
That's a man.
I'm not really in the know about
the
media.
The Justice League is like the DC Avengers.
Oh, okay.
And it was supposed to be their big break, like where their whole movie thing started actually
Oh, is it the one
working
that
out.
looks like Teen Titans?
Yeah, it's the one that looks like
Yes.
super grungy emo Teen Titans.
Yeah, okay,
yes.
And so, that was supposed to be the thing that like turned all their movie stuff around, and then it bombed super, super hard.
That's pretty good to hear.
I
like
know.
that.
I'm so happy.
So, shoot, I actually had a really good one. Never mind, just move on. Sorry, I'm struggling this morning. It's
Okay.
very,
We all are.
very long night. Very,
All right.
I'm gonna crash super hard after this.
Yeah,
All right, you
it's
gotta
gonna
go.
be nice.
Okay. Well, let me play your outro music.
What is my outro music? Is it the same thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Do you want different outro music? I can play.
Do you have the Hulk theme?
The sad walking?
Yeah, the
music?
sad walk.
Yeah, I can give you that. I'll get that in our software. But what are you doing, Mackey?
You can't hack the phone, Mackey. You're not that cyberpunk. What?
Was that close?
No, you were not close at all.
All right, here you go. I got your walking away music.
There you go.
Yeah, here goes Thomas.
That was close. That's okay. Bye, Thomas.
He's gonna make an ordeal out of this, isn't he?
Bye, Thomas. Bye, Thomas. Bye, Thomas. Bye, Thomas.
Did you not bring any
Bye,
stuff with you?
Thomas. Bye, Thomas.
How are you going to
Bye,
class?
Thomas. Bye, Thomas.
Did you not bring a bag?
Bye, Thomas. Bye, Thomas. Bye, Thomas. What a jerk. Kid sucks. You just want to go ahead and take a break right now, then?
Yeah, we probably should. We got about 6 minutes of music, so I'll cover up the hour break for us.
Okay. All right. This is Brett and Mackey in the morning. The first hour of the show is over. The second hour of the show is coming up.
If you're watching on Facebook Live, stick around. We got a whole second hour. Probably Ahmad's going to show up. Watch in the next 4 minutes. I guarantee you he's going to show up on camera.
What a beautiful guy.
I know. Anyway, so Brett and Mackey in the morning. We'll be right back.
Don't go anywhere. Brett and Mackey will be back right after this.
Hey, there it is. Okay. I don't know why that wasn't working. Hello, Facebook people. Tell me, is my logo clipping through the top of your screen? Just go ahead and comment that on Facebook if you're still listening. Or call us at 619-594-6982. Talk to us or something. Oh no. Oh no, where did my stream go? Oh no. No. Oh, ow. There it is. Woo! Did you hear our Christmas intro?
No.
It's,
Wait, you already have it?
Yeah. I sent it to you last night in the group chat.
Oh, I didn't listen to it. Hold on, let's do it real quick. There it is.
It's only kind of behind. There's still 4 people watching. I think one of them might be me, but I can't tell.
Is one of them Don?
Maybe.
Oh. Hey, Don.
My aunt's probably listening to her. Her name is Maria.
Hey, Maria. Hey, Don.
She's the one with the pager.
Oh, yeah, dude.
It gets better.
Oh, is this what you were working on in the production studio?
While Mackee stayed salty with holiday dread, the stockings were hung by the chimney with care, and for some reason, Ava Anderson was there. Oh, I lost my place. Oh, whatever, this is forced anyways. Oh man, Santa's gotta stop hitting the eggnog. Welcome to the Brett and Mackee in the Morning Holiday Special, starring Brett Michael.
It's a really long intro.
I don't think I'm forgetting anybody else.
I'm never gonna use the rest of it then. Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's like 4 minutes. No, shut up. Thank you.
Okay, we got a couple minutes before we come back.
Cool.
I'm feeling awake now. It's not gonna last very long. I've been awake since 8 a.m. yesterday.
That's gross. Yeah, I only got like 3 hours sleep last night, but that was because of my own accord. I need to stop going out drinking.
That's between you and us, Facebook.
Like it's not even like the expenses part because you can literally get a bottle of vodka for like $6. It's the most garbage vodka in the world, but it does the job.
I found out it makes vodka and LaCroix.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
I just use orange Gatorade to chase it because I just do pulls and then orange Gatorade because usually I'm just drinking before. What I do is because I can't be spending like $6 on a beer and keep drinking beer to get drunk.
Yeah.
I'll like whoever's driving. Once we stop at the bar parking lot, I'll just like drink a lot of the vodka and then chase it with orange Gatorade. And Facebook, drink a lot of vodka and then chase with orange Gatorade, and then I'll buy like 1 beer just so I'm not looking weird not drinking. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then I'll just nurse that.
Well, if I'm gonna do it straight, like I can't do vodka. I have to do whiskey.
Really? Yeah. No, I can. Because what I do is I'll take a drink of orange Gatorade first. And then whatever alcohol, because then that kind of masks the flavor. Then once you start tasting the vodka, just go back to the Gatorade. You just keep alternating.
Yeah.
Not that I drink. I don't drink. But jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells, all day, jingle bells rock. This is the princess of everything.
Almost back. What bumper are we going with?
Which one do you have?
Shark, California Girls, and JFK.
California, bro.
Let's do it.
Hold on.
Okay, go back to
So, like, I know these 2 dudes named Brett and Mackee, and they have a show, like, in the morning.
Brett and Mackee in the morning. Right on, dude. Oh, sick.
So, yeah, we're back.
You're listening to Brett and Mackey in the morning.
On KCR, the award-winning sound of state.
It's really weird that both of those people just left and then we just heard both of their voices again. Ahmad did not show up.
Thomas sounds like Krusty the Clown.
Yeah, I think he was doing more auto.
Okay, fair enough.
He's a big Simpsons fan.
Yeah, I'm surprised Ahmad isn't here yet. Maybe he'll show up. Maybe he won't. It's a beautiful day though.
Maybe he won't. Maybe it's just us two for the rest of the show.
Oh gosh, I haven't done this in weeks, man. It feels weird.
It's been a while since it's just been us, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Because usually Ahmad will come in at the last moment and make things weird, or Thomas will swoop in,
cause a lot of problems. Really.
Yeah. Now is the perfect time to take calls if anybody wants to call in 619-594-6982. Like we don't ever get calls. So
nobody likes us.
well, except that one dude who just called in to request music. Because okay, so if you're requesting music, that means you're probably already listening on air, right?
I would assume.
And why is Facebook stopped?
You're causing a whole bunch of problems, man.
Ava's watching. Where was I going with that?
I don't know.
Yeah. So if you're requesting music, that means you're probably already listening on air, right?
I would think so.
So then you would already know that this was a talk show.
So my question is,
I don't know.
My question is, isn't like all the music already preset for the day? I guess people are making have music shows, right? So if they're trying to call in, does it just have to coincidentally be a music show?
No, it does. So
they can add
there's
on.
already music. There's music. Like the guy after us is a music show, right?
Yeah.
So he can play whatever he wants.
Right.
But when it goes to quality control,
can they just add the?
No, because there's nobody's gonna you can't call because you have to call Sumner directly.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you have to call Alicia, and some people do. You can get their music added to the thing, right?
Right.
So Thomas is in rotation.
So if they're calling in right now, we would have to coincidentally be a music show for them to hear it.
Yeah, or you just have to be nice.
Forget that, kid.
Yeah. By the way, Ava's watching. Ava, thank you for watching. You're on the show, but thank you for watching. And if you could just blast us in the lobby for Queek, that would be great. And we're just gonna start talking about those nuggets in Flavortown.
Yeah, honestly though, I kind of want to go back to that question now that Ava isn't here because she was salty about that. But I'm a fan of that. So my thing is, actually, it's probably not smart too because this will get a little bit inappropriate. So I'm not gonna go back to that. But
oh boy, my boss just texted me. Please call me when you wake up. Oh boy,
which boss?
My boss from CBS. That's not good.
Is it not?
I don't think so.
Hey, Brett got fired. What did you do anything last night? Did you do something wrong last night?
I don't think so.
Maybe you just blacked out.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I had everything on time. Ooh, man. Oh boy, this is gonna be
that's stressful.
I know.
I'd probably just call him before you go to sleep, so you don't have to deal with that stress.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Oh, excuse me.
I'll call him before I leave campus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do appreciate the fact that he put in there after you wake up, as if I had the privilege of going to sleep.
Yeah, well, I mean, most people aren't working 3 jobs or whatever you're doing.
True.
I'm only working 1 job and I can barely handle that.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
This weekend was really nice, so I got a nice $40 tip from one night and then a $30 tip from another night.
Older lady?
No, it was from the wedding party. But I did, so I'm trying to think what day. I think it was Saturday. So no, it was Sunday, yeah. So Sunday we had the biggest wedding ever. It was 190 people, and there was only 6 of us working catering.
Yeah. Oh, so, and it's important to set up that you're a caterer.
Yeah, I'm a caterer. I do catering for weddings. If you need a wedding caterer or you need catering for any other businesses, I'm qualified.
At Sir Mackee on Twitter.
At Sir_Mackee on Twitter.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Sunday we had the biggest wedding. It was 190 people, which that venue is nowhere near big enough for 190 people.
Yeah.
So I'm walking through a crowd with orders, and what I had on my tray was it's little glass of tomato soup and grilled cheese.
Yeah.
So this dude proceeds to grab one, and then he's like, "Oh, joke." He's like, "What if I just flipped your tray?" This dude catches my tray with his hand. He's like, "What if I flipped your tray?" And he does this. He catches my tray with his hand, flips my goddamn tray all over. It gets all over me. It gets all over the ground. And I just look at him. I was like, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, bro. I didn't mean to." And I'm like,
how drunk was this guy?
I don't think he was that drunk because the wedding just started. It was right after the ceremony, so the cocktail hour just started. And so I was absolutely livid, because the night had just started, so I got to wear those clothes for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
I'm covered in tomato soup. I'm just looking at him. He's like, "Oh, bro, I'm so sorry. I don't say anything to him. I just walk away. There's glass all over the ground. There's tomato soup all over the ground. I go back to the back, clean my shirt off.
Somebody has a question for you on Facebook.
What's that?
Phil Laura. I don't know who this is.
Hey, Phil Laura.
Phil Laura on Facebook says, "Okay, here's my question. Why say the biggest wedding ever? Really? The biggest ever?" Mackee, your response.
All right. So I don't know.
Do you want music for this? Do you want dramatic music?
No. I want the silence to deafen him. So I don't know. His name is Phil Laura.
Phil. Let's just call him Phil.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Phil. So I don't know who the hell you think you are, but have you ever worked a 190 person wedding with 6 people? I don't think you have, because obviously you haven't. And it is the most frustrating thing you will ever experience. And that's why I say it's the biggest wedding ever. Obviously, it's not the biggest wedding ever. I'm sure there's 200-person weddings in plenty of places. I've worked a 200-person wedding. But the fact of the matter is that venue is not made for 190 people, nor is 6 people enough to take care of 190 people. So if you want to come back, get tomato soup thrown all over you, and then deal with rude people all night, and then just have to give them food and then pick up their garbage and touch their nasty old half-eaten food, then be my guest, Phil, because it's not that easy. It's not that fun, all right? So don't you go getting on your high horse about, it's not the biggest wedding ever, because I'm sure there's a bigger freaking wedding, but you haven't had to deal with the abuse that I deal with on a day-to-day basis at these stupid, entitled weddings, all right? Thank you, Phil. I hope you have a lovely day.
Yeah. Phil, yeah. Hey, Phil, bud, if you want to still give us a like on Facebook, I'd appreciate that.
I will abuse Phil verbally because
Phil, just know that you're not.
Look,
that was nothing personal.
No,
Phil.
I'm sure you're a great person, Phil. But just the fact of the matter is that question pissed me off to no end, or not question really.
You just unleashed a whole 190-person wedding night of rage from Mackee.
The job goes back and forth, like it's an enjoyable job.
And if you want to get berated, okay, he's commenting. He says, "I like soup winner."
All right. He's just trying to get my goat, which is easy because I get pissed off really easy. But
he said it was a big wedding, but is it really the biggest wedding ever? But you covered that.
Hey, Phil, why don't you come on over here? I'll throw some hot soup all over you. It'd be real nice.
That's assault.
We can make it real sensual.
He says, Aztec Pride, SDSU alum.
He's an SDSU alum.
That's what he says.
Oh, that's great, dude.
We're really giving.
I'm proud of you, Phil. I don't know what you want me to say.
You want to get verbally abused by Mackee? Go ahead and comment on Facebook. I'll read it to him.
Phil's got me salty.
Hey, but you know what, Phil, you know what? Thank you for your comments.
Yeah, I appreciate you commenting because nobody's willing to verbally assault me back. So thank you for that.
Yeah, you have to you do have to appreciate the fact that he stuck with that. And you know what, Phil? I respect you.
Oh, I'm sorry, business.
Oh yeah. What were we talking about? Yeah, you got hot soup dumped all over you.
Yeah, one sec. Sorry.
Sounds
okay.
kinky.
Yep. So yeah, I got the soup dumped all over me. So I dropped my tray. Like I dropped my tray in the glass and all that crap. Everybody's watching. I just walked to the back, clean my stuff up, and then I come back with just a dustpan. This dude's still apologizing to me. And like I don't even look at him because I'm so livid. I just want to go off on this dude. So I'm just sweeping it up, all that crap, cleaning it up. He's like, "Bro, I'm so sorry. Will you say something back to me?" And then I wouldn't say anything back to him.
Don't you hate that? Like when they need validation.
They need the validation that like I'm not mad at them.
Yeah.
But no, obviously I'm livid. And so for the rest of the night, like this dude just keeps like eyeing me. I don't know if he's like trying to get my like acceptance or something, but he keeps eyeing me and like wanting to ask me to like do things or like try to be nice to me or stuff like that or joke with me. And I just will talk to the dude because I'm livid because I'm got tomato soup all over me. That crap smells after a while. Good Lord, that crap smells. And that tent. So they put a heater on in the tent because it gets a little bit chilly at night.
Yeah. I didn't realize you're in a tent.
Yeah. Okay. No. So
I know. Like a tented outside kind of.
Yeah. Exactly. The venue has a tent, but so the cocktail hour and like where people mingle in the bar is outside, and then they eat dinner and like do the toast and all that inside the tent.
Yeah.
So like we serve dinner inside the tent. So the tent is extremely hot. They have like 6 heaters and they don't know how to keep temperature reasonable. It's either extremely hot or extremely cold. Mm-hmm. So at this point it's extremely hot. So I'm starting to sweat too because like I'm gonna say it's a solid 85 to 90 degrees in that tent.
It's like a sauna.
It's like a sauna, yeah. It's like a Barcelona sauna. Yeah, no. So it's like I guarantee it's like a solid 85 to 90 degrees in there because it's just like a hot box and there's 190 people in this tent.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to sweat too. So that adds to the smell of the tomato soup. And then I got tomato soup in my britches too. So then I'm just feeling uncomfortable all over, and it was a bad night. I didn't even get tipped that night.
No,
I got tipped Friday and Saturday, which was fantastic. The people are beautiful.
What's a good tip night for you?
I don't get it. Usually, it's probably once a weekend that I get tipped, maybe a little bit less.
Oh, okay. So
it's not every single night that I get tipped. It's just if the wedding party's feeling nice.
Ah, okay.
But it'll probably usually be like 20, 30. So it's not bad. I mean, it's definitely a help because I don't make that much in general, but it's definitely a help. But yeah, and then everybody was just really mean at that wedding. Everybody's really entitled. Mm-hmm. There's a whole bunch of children running around. It's just I don't know. As much as it sounds like I really enjoy that job because like the people are cool and you get to meet like really nice people most of the time. Mm-hmm. But then there's just those certain wedding parties that are just terrible and just entitled, and like the mothers are mean because they think, oh, it's my baby's special day and all this crap. No, it's frustrating. But yeah, overall, I do enjoy the job. I don't know where I was going with this. I just went off on a freaking tangent. But yeah,
no, yeah, that was a good story. I don't have any good work stories from the past like couple weeks because it's just all been a grind for me.
Yeah.
The only thing I have going on is that there's drama within the video department at SDSU Athletics.
Really?
Yeah.
What for?
So I think I'm safe to say this because I don't think any of them are actually listening.
If not, oops.
Yeah, whatever. But I actually, there's my boss. He's a super cool dude, right?
Yeah.
We call him Murph.
Murph. Yeah. Don't leave me, Murph.
No, but he's awesome, right?
Yeah.
He's a really, really cool dude. He used to work for the Chargers, and like he's a super awesome video director guy.
Yeah.
Right.
I think you've told me about him before, but
yeah. And
anyways, go ahead.
There's his assistant, Greg.
Yeah.
With 2 G's.
Greg.
Yeah. And so Greg fills this weird. I feel like I already should have used pseudonyms for them.
Yeah.
But whatever, it's already out there. So he fills this weird role of like, you know how like you can have a parent or you can have a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Although like there's some people that can balance the two.
He's a friend.
Yeah.
Or a parent.
There's a very few select parents that can balance that
right.
delicate thing between parents and friend. And he is trying to find that balance between friend and boss because he's like kind of our boss, but like
boss.
Not really because Murphy's our boss.
Yeah.
And then like but he's like really, really friendly with us. At least up until like 3 weeks ago. Right. And then we lost Boise came here, stomped us at Qualcomm, right? Yeah. We lost awfully.
Excuse me, San Diego Cal Credit?
Sorry.
What is it?
SDCCU Stadium.
So it's San Diego
County Credit Union.
Okay,
Stadium.
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. And so we lost to Boise.
Yeah.
And he was in a really bad mood that night. And everybody just thought, okay, he's just taking the loss really hard.
Right.
But then like a couple of weeks ago, and he's still kind of being a jerk.
Yeah.
And like treating us not well.
Yeah.
Right. And so like the other day, we got a group chat text from him.
Hmm.
Right. And let me see if I can pull it up. Where did it go? He says, this was this Thursday.
Yeah.
Right. And we had 2 away games in a row, which means that not the entire crew had been filming games.
Right.
Just 2 people from video.
Gotcha.
And so he says, bring your A game this weekend. We were not good these last 2 weeks, which is not possible because we weren't there to be bad the last 2 weeks.
Right.
And so like I started texting one of the girls on the team or on the video crew, and I'm like, I really want to just like try and diffuse this, like make a joke about it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm mimicking texting
to
you.
It's part of the story. You're getting into it. I like
it. And so she's like, do it. Just do it. Just do it. I'm like, all right, fine. Against my better judgment, I'm like, oh, fine. I'll just do it. Whatever. What do I have to lose?
Yeah.
And so I just send back an aye, Captain. And 5 minutes after I sent that, we all get back in the group chat. Props for the good condescending reply.
Oh, jeez.
Mm-hmm. And then so none of us touched that. We all kind of talked about it amongst ourselves, and we're like, "What's up with this dude?
Yeah,
what's up with the stick up his butt?"
Wait, so did you send it to him solo or
no? This was in that group chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Okay. I thought he was just like subtweeting you.
So we're trying to figure out why the miners were all up in his Flavortown cave.
Yeah.
And
mining for nuggets.
So then yesterday, there was yesterday was a regular Monday practice, and he sends a text out at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Right. So just after official business hours have started, and he says, I guess the, in quotes, captain speaking, period. How do I politely tell you to stop effing missing plays and getting late starts? Week 12 of the season.
So.
And late starts being like we start after the plays started.
I get you.
Yeah. That's pretty self-explanatory. But nobody had heard anything about this up until
like him saying that.
Him saying that, yeah.
Right.
Nobody, because usually if we mess up, like Murphy will be like, "Hey, like you did this."
So
this,
Murphy's not in this equation at all.
No, he's not.
Okay.
And so I just hit myself in the face with the mic. I caught him yesterday as I was walking in to go film practice, and I tattled on Greg super hard, and he had no idea. I know. So I think Greg might have gotten chewed out yesterday because he gave me a nice look.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I don't get like
drama.
Yeah, it's fresh. Workplace drama is frustrating because obviously your higher ups can make your life like hell.
Yeah.
But
and that job is supposed to be like it's
like
a really
fun.
laid back
It's
environment.
supposed to be like fun, yeah.
But we all do our job. That's the
Right.
thing is we all take it very seriously
Right.
and like we respect the work.
Mm.
So for it to get like that is just really weird.
Yeah, no, I get that. I don't get like why, you know. I feel like it's almost not an abuse of power, but people.
It's a power trip.
People always want to step on each other to make themselves like more. I don't know. I guess to move up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
To make themselves feel bigger.
I guess it's just because I don't really care like about my position in work right now because I know it's not like a career.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know. I don't get that.
Yeah, and just with this specifically, I don't know what he's getting out of doing this because like if he actually wanted to fix anything, he would have already just been like,
right,
yo, this is what you're doing wrong. Let me show you.
I get you.
But
maybe he's just having a bad few weeks.
Maybe. I mean, maybe he just needs to get, you know, somebody he needs to get his miners up in somebody else's Flavortown cave.
Hey, Greg, if you're listening, I'll give you a little kiss. No, but you know, it's really sad. Well, I don't know if it's actually really sad, but I'm assuming it's really sad. So
what's up?
My Econ 320 professor. So yesterday I went to class and some rando was like in the front. He's like, I'm professor. I forget his name, such and such.
Yep.
And so apparently my original professor has some family issue, which he wouldn't go into it.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't say anything. Like hasn't like spoken to us in 2 weeks or something like that.
Oh, nice.
And so apparently she has some like big family issue to the point where she can't teach for the rest of the semester. So that's kind of, I'm assuming it's something extremely sad, and I feel bad about that. Because I don't know what it is or what it could be about, and I'm not going to try to speculate because that's not my business. But that's kind of sad.
I mean, at least it's at the end of the semester.
It's extremely well. Not to be rude to her, she's an extremely nice lady, but I did not like the way she taught. Like,
Yeah,
it was way too quick, way too aggressive, and just like I couldn't vibe with it. Which, you know, some people do, some people don't. But she's an extremely nice lady. Like other than that, you know what I mean. So I almost kind of enjoy the fresh start, but it's also very frustrating in the sense that how is grading gonna work? Like how is he gonna grade things? Is he gonna grade hard, grade soft? Like how hard are the test's gonna be? So it's like a complete change. You know what I mean? Like almost halfway through the semester.
We actually had something like that in our high school.
2/3 of the semester, but
yeah. No, we had something like that in our high school where there was a calculus teacher or something, and she had never taught before, and they gave her her own class.
Okay.
And just said like, here you go, and everybody failed. Nobody
straight up failed.
Yeah, because she was so awful at teaching. I don't know where I'm going with this story because I wasn't in that class, but that happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. I'm actually on business on this one.
I really wish that we could go through the news, but man, just everything's like sexual assault, freaking Nigeria, Putin, sexual assault, FCC. You know, it's like I don't want to.
How about poutine?
Yeah. How about is there? Let me
actually really like poutine.
I can't even remember the last time I had poutine. To be honest,
it's really good. I had it. There's one place.
You know what? I just went to Canada in the summer on our road trip to K17. I don't, because we were in British Canada, so I don't know. I know it's British Columbia, but it's British part of Canada.
I don't know how Canada works.
Oh, the west part is British and the eastern part is French.
Okay.
Yeah, all the Frenchies are on the other side.
So like
June 619
Vancouver's like British Columbia type.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't know if we had poutine up there. I didn't like Vancouver.
Why?
It was just kind of dirty.
Was it?
Yeah, I mean, it suffered from the same problem that I've had with a lot of other cities that I've been to, where it's just like you get there and it's just another city. Yeah,
well, I feel like exactly that's the thing. There's really not that many cities that are just extremely glamorous. That like, oh my gosh, this is the best place to be in. It's just every city is just kind of it's too densely populated. It's extremely expensive to be in.
Well, because I even think like I think it's amazing just how much like character downtown San Diego has.
Yeah.
When you compare it to other cities, because like if you're at like Seaport Village or the Gaslamp, like you're downtown, and that's like our downtown. Where obviously there's a couple like you can find blocks where it's just like any other city, obviously.
Right. Yeah.
But like I've been to my fair share of cities, and I can't name many that I've been like, wow, like this is different from every other place I've been.
One city that I really liked, which it was a lot of homeless people still, but I digress, was Seattle.
Like, I really like Seattle.
Seattle's was an extremely cool city. Yeah, it's one of those ones that also has like that different type of character almost.
No, I totally.
It has that subculture of like the whole underground music type of thing.
Sorry, one of the girls from video was listening.
Oh, is she?
Kelsey, call in 619-594-6982. Let's talk about Greg, please.
Beef. She probably just wants to stay away from that one.
Yeah, I don't think she cares.
Oh, her nose won't stop itching. Why?
That's a good question.
Sorry.
Seasonal
I have
allergies.
some uplifting news for you.
What's up?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cut my nose off.
And if you do want to call in, 619-594-6982, that line is open. Or comment on Facebook. I'll read your comments.
I got such a red nose from itching so bad.
Oh my God, are you Rudolph?
Oh, it's Rudolph. Red nose, right?
At Santa, 619-594-6982.
I got some uplifting news for you.
What's up?
So Harrison Ford saved a woman from a car crash.
As Han Solo?
No.
As Indiana Jones?
No.
As Dirty Harry?
No. Just Harrison Ford.
Man.
Yeah. Her car rolled off the road her car rolled off the road and hit a tree in California. They heard the crash and went to assist. Local police officer Matt Alonzo said he acted as a good Samaritan just like everybody else and tried to help before emergency arrived. Oh, that's one thing I want to talk about. You know what really bugs me?
What?
Which I guess I'm sort of victim to this as well. But how much we idolize like celebrities.
Yeah, I don't get that either because they're kind of just people. Although I got to say, last night, actually not last night, this morning, 6 hours ago.
Yeah.
Right about 6 hours ago, I was talking to the producer on the morning show at Kixie. Right. The morning radio show at 96.5.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So I was leaving. He was just coming in. Well, he was setting up for their show.
Yeah.
And he was essentially doing what I do the night before, but morning of.
Yeah.
Because that's how they do stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
But they also start at like 5 a.m.
Right.
So I was talking to him, and I've been casually bringing up all of our stuff to everybody that works there. So people from Kixie have been following us on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, have you we started talking about the fact that I just come from work to go to work and then was going back to work to go to radio.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, have you seen my stuff? He's like, no, I don't think I have. Let me see. So I showed him, and he was interested in our live stream setup for the Escondido Playhouse.
I don't even know what that is. But okay.
I don't either, but he was saying like, oh yeah, we have celebrities coming all the time. Like Jane Lynch is coming, Tom Hanks is coming, and we want to be able to stream them. I'm like, tell me more.
Yeah.
Because the last thing that I need is another job. But if there's a chance in it for me to meet Tom Hanks, like I'll do it for free.
No, exactly. Like that's the thing. I definitely fall victim to it as well. But because like you know the people that you idolize because people hold them up on a pedestal, you're like, oh, they must be so much better than me. But it's weird because they're literally just normal people that either got a big break. You know, obviously they're talented, good at acting, good at music, whatever. But they just got that break, and they're like no different than you and me. It's just they're famous. So it doesn't make sense to me how people like put them on a pedestal so much to the point where like there's literally just maniacal. Thank you. Maniacal like fan clubs that are just like intent on knowing everything about that person. To a creepy extent?
Have you ever met a celebrity? If you've ever met a celebrity, 619-594-6982. I want to hear your story. Have you ever met a celebrity?
Yeah, I met Jack Black.
Did you?
Yeah, actually, the first concert I've gone to was Tenacious D. I want to say like sophomore year, maybe freshman year of high school.
Oh, okay, so this is a while ago.
Yeah, it's a while before I even knew I was going here. It's like 2012, 2013, somewhere around that. Yeah. So actually, yeah, I think we about 2013.
So this would have been about 5 years ago.
Yeah,
give or take.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So
you need that cough button right there.
Yeah, please.
All right, go
ahead. So
cover that up.
I think I'm dying.
You know,
I have an ulcer. No. Okay. So yeah, no, I met him before the show, and obviously, you know, I was younger, just a little bit slightly nervous, but like I just went up to him because he didn't seem. That's another thing is like I hate when people just go up to people no matter what they're doing.
Yeah.
But like I just went up to him, he didn't see me, like he was busy, he was just hanging out before the show, so I went up and met him, you know, shook his hand, took a picture with him, just like kind of talked to him for a bit, and it's weird after that experience. It's so easy to tell how normal those people are because they just treat you normally and like, oh yeah, they're famous, but it's not like, oh hey, I'm famous, I'm better than you. Which, you know, I'm sure some of them are like that.
Yeah.
But.
Well, you know what I can equate that to is like if you watch a football game on TV, right? Like you watch an NFL game and it looks like this big grandiose experience.
Right.
Like it looks like the field's like a mile long or whatever, and like it's like exclusive to whatever be down there. But like since I started working at athletics and filming the football games, like going down the field, it's the same freaking size as a high school football field.
No, exactly.
Like that 100 yards is the exact same.
It's just because there's like 50,000 seats.
Yeah, it's just in a big bowl. That's the only difference.
Yeah, it's weird. I also thought I was thinking about this the other day. Isn't it kind of weird how we pay the people that are just good at sports
to watch just to watch them. It's for entertainment. The world doesn't need sports per se, right?
Yeah.
Like the world could still go without like professional sports. Pay them like hundreds of millions of dollars a year. Like salary caps are something like $300 million a year. Some crazy ridiculous number, right?
Yeah.
And it's just for something that we go for entertainment. Like it's weird.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I agree. Because you know how much the president of the university makes?
President of the university?
Yeah,
no, I have no idea.
I think they make about $200,000. I want to say a year.
Yeah.
You know how much Rocky Long makes, the head football coach here?
I'm gonna say it's probably more, right?
But yeah, it's about double.
Oh, so
I'm,
like 400?
I'm pretty sure it's about double.
Good
Don't
Lord,
don't
dude.
quote me on those numbers, but I'm pretty sure I've heard that. Somewhere.
And that's not even a fraction of what NFL coaches make.
Oh, yeah.
Bill Belichick, I think it was like $6.8 million last year.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you the story about Eric Rivera, the vice president of student affairs here?
No.
I'm sure
Maybe.
this is super
I don't
great.
think so, but-
Super great to be talking about on AS radio. But so he every morning, right? So I worked at the new student orientation every morning over the summer, which is about 21 or so shifts, 20 shifts maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Every morning at 6:30 in the morning, I would show up and we'd set up the camera and the video switcher and all that good stuff for new student orientation for all the new kiddos that were coming to San Diego State.
Right.
And I'd say probably about half of those. The vice president of student affairs here would get up on the stage. His name was Eric Rivera, very charismatic, nice guy.
Yeah.
Right. And he would tell this story. It was creepy. He would say it with the same cadence and the same exact wording every single day.
Right.
Right. And so he would get up there and he would start telling the story about when his son went off to college.
Mm.
And the story would eventually get to the point where he was building up to the big joke, and he's in his car. He had just picked his daughter up from school, and his daughter starts crying. He goes, "Baby girl, what's wrong?" He'd say just like that, right? And she would say, nobody ever asked me about Eric. His son is also named Eric. Nobody ever asked me about Eric going off to school. And he says, well, yeah, that's right. It's nobody ever did ask her about what her opinion was, and it's a family affair, right?
Okay.
And so the point of him setting up her crying in the car, I don't believe any of this ever happened.
Right.
The point of him setting up her crying in the car was so he could get to this joke where he says just like this, and she walks into the room. And I was on my laptop filling out Eric's school stuff, and she must have noticed, something in my eye, because she goes, "Aw, Dad, you're gonna miss Eric too, huh?" And I close the laptop and I say, "No, I just paid his tuition."
Oh, and then
and then just the
erupts.
Yeah, the room just is all over, right? All the parents are getting a good freaking chuckle out of it,
Like,
but
why would you joke about how much the tuition is here? Like,
guess who gets a vote in raising our tuition?
Him.
Yeah. And guess how many times they've raised our tuition?
A lot.
A bunch.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess tuition itself isn't that terrible, considering all things just tuition,
Yeah.
So, like, what, $3,500 a semester?
Well, but okay, and let's talk about this. He's paying out of pocket. Like, okay, sure, it's one. Maybe I shouldn't be sitting here judging another person's financial situation, right? But I know I'm more than $20,000 in student debt at this school, and he's bragging about paying out of pocket to send his son to NYU while raising our tuition.
Oh wait, NYU's a lot more. I thought you meant he was going here.
Oh,
Okay.
no, his son's going to
NYU's
NYU.
a lot more. Yeah, okay, yeah.
And then he's paying for him to go to graduate school as well, while raising our tuition that I cannot afford already.
I mean,
maybe don't tell that story.
I mean, we're all just gonna die in debt anyways. It's all right.
Yeah, I don't know.
You live, you die in debt.
That's pretty much thanks to that.
No, it's
that whole system.
It's actually really weird to think about. If I don't count like student debt, which I just don't like to think about it. But I have maybe
I got to a realization about that, but we'll get there after your story.
I have a little bit of credit card debt, like just not barely a few $100s,
Same.
like maybe $200-300 at most.
It's just that revolving.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
it's
like,
your expenditures.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it because it's not that much. It hasn't gone away from me. But I think about this. It's weird how people live perpetually in debt.
Yeah.
Like I'm worried about like oh I need to pay off this $200-300 blah blah blah. It's so much, so terrible. But you think about people living like hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt, like perpetually, and that's just how life is.
Yeah.
It's weird.
No, it really is. And like that kind of stuff also gets me because it's like, sure, dude, like you take your couple $100K a year and you complain about having to pay for your son's tuition, that's however much, but your boy over here has 4 jobs.
Yeah, boy.
And I can't afford to pay off that couple $100 on my credit card.
Right.
Because you keep raising my tuition.
Yeah. No.
And not that necessarily affects me at the moment, but I was talking to Brian the other day. He and I went out and got some coffee, caught up.
Got something.
And he was talking to me, and he was like, "Yeah, my first student loan payments just came through." I'm sure he's totally okay with me telling this story.
Let's hope so.
And I was like, "Oh, how much is that?" And he's like, "It's a good amount." Like, he didn't tell me how much, and even if he did, I wouldn't say it on there. But he's like, "Yeah, I can either raise the rate or lower it, but I'm not. I'm probably not going to lower it, and I don't want to raise it because it's already a lot."
Right.
And I was like, "So how long is it going to take?" He goes, "Probably about 10 years."
Yeah, and see, that's the funny thing. That's the low end. 10 years is the low end.
Yeah.
But
and so that's the thing is like right now it's hard to pay off that couple $100 and whatever, but assuming you get a job right out the gate,
yeah,
then you make a decent amount of money, it's still going to be tough for you to pay off that student debt and keep yourself above water, thanks to dudes like that.
Yeah, well, honestly, is he still?
Oh yeah.
Yes, yeah. I don't want to talk beef because
I know, but it's like
I just
but you can't kick us off the air for that.
I'm already
yeah.
I'm already in trouble with the feds.
Yeah.
They might be taping.
Old Johnny Law doesn't. Yeah, they might be.
Old Johnny Law is trying to catch up with me.
They might be taping.
They might be taping.
We forgot to do the ads. You want to do the ads?
Yeah, sure.
We love doing ads.
There you go. Thank you.
What do you want to do?
I'm not really feeling doing anything with that. I'm just gonna read them.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Actually, I'm just gonna put a bed down just under you, just so that there's a bed,
so I can sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Sorry. All right. The Aztec men's basketball season is underway. Aztecs took an easy win against San Diego Christian in the first game of the season. Our next home game is Friday, November 17th versus the McNeese State Cowboys. Remember to create your Ticketmaster account to claim your student tickets. Go Aztecs. The 24/7 area in the SDSU Love Library has expanded to downstairs with much more quiet space, computers, and restrooms. These new amenities will help students ace their midterms. All right, yeah. Oh, let's talk about this one. So, Ticketmaster, yeah,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
I know. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's just like a little. I don't know if I can say that.
What?
Circle.
Nah, if you, I don't know what you're saying, but if you're questioning it, don't do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, I know. Everybody talks about like how much
Circle K.
Yeah, it's Circle K. It's a big Circle K around here. But I know everybody talks about like how much Ticketmaster fees and all that are.
Yep.
So I was looking at like a concert down here at the observatory. It was a $15 show. Guess how much the fees were for it?
Is that the observatory? It's $11.50.
It was $14.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you're gonna pay. You're asking.
That's on TicketWeb, right?
As Ticketmaster.
For the observatory?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's TicketWeb.
It might be TicketWeb. I don't know. So
Either
whatever
way,
one it was. Anyways,
yeah.
but you know those types of websites is what I'm talking about. But the service fee was $14. So you want me to pay that, then $14. So I'm paying for another ticket just to go, and it's just that's all profit for Ticketmaster or Ticket whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's frustrating. Like why charge me more than $2? That's fine, but $14 for a $15 ticket, that's a little bit much.
Insane. Yeah.
And that I feel like that turns away a lot of people that could be prospective ticket buyers.
Yeah. And did you see that whole? There was obvious collusion between Ticketmaster and StubHub, and then everybody would collectively at the same time was like, "Really? Didn't see that one coming."
Yeah. Well, it wasn't like the whole thing with. They had bots that bought up all the tickets, and they would immediately go to StubHub.
Yeah. Everybody already knows that's happening, but
yeah, that's why I usually don't even bother trying to go to like big arena shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because most of the time the tickets are already gone anyways, and it's like an upcharge of like 300%. But usually, like at the observatory stuff like that, you can still get tickets for relatively cheap. But it's frustrating in general.
When is Michael Bublé coming to town?
Is he?
I hope so.
Oh, let me check.
Yeah, let's look that up really quick. Can we get some Michael Bublé up in here, producer?
Producer.
I want.
Can we get like a Jamie character? You know, on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah.
Jamie, pull it up for us.
I want. Yeah. I want. Actually, I was gonna say the name of the producer on the show I listen to, but I can't. You can't say it.
Why?
He's on Sirius, and he has a name you can't say on terrestrial.
Why is that?
I will tell you after.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. You could. You might get away with it. I'm not going to tell you.
Fine. I'm just not. Oh, is it a bad word?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's rad.
Like
a Bublé tour.
Is he tour? Does he tour?
Monsieur Bublé. Let me check. He's only in Britain land. He's only touring Britain land. in the UK.
He only man,
right now he's only touring Britain land.
That's so classy.
Wait, no, he's not. Is that a year from now?
Oh, is it one of those tours that's way in the future?
His next event, no, he only has 2 events on here. His next event is Saturday, July 7th and Friday, July 13th, 2018.
Why?
I don't know. They must just be like
in
festivals. No, in July.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it must be like festivals they planned out way ahead or something. I don't know. But he doesn't have any other tour than that.
Man, I'm getting some serious anxiety over what that phone call is going to be with my boss.
Let's just end the show early. I want to hear it. I'm just kidding. Yo, you want to go? You want to go see Lil Xan?
No.
You don't?
What happened? Who is Lil Peep and why did he die?
So Lil Peep was like one of those up and coming rapper types.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't keep track of all the Lils this day.
There's a whole bunch of Lils. Let me try. Well, I'll go back to that. But
I'm gonna Google autocorrect this, but you go ahead.
Lil Boat, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Xan, Lil Peep, Lil Pump, Lil Windex.
There's a Lil Windex.
There's a Lil Windex. Lil Yachty.
Everything that's coming up on Google right now is Lil Peep.
Well, yeah, because he just died. But yeah, so Lil Peep.
Oh, here we go. I found a whole list of Lils.
Oh, sick. You want to read them off?
Yes.
Then I'll go back to Lil Peep after that.
Let's get some. We need that music. Okay, hold on. Let me get a bed for this.
Okay.
Yeah, because I guess I didn't realize until recently how many Lils there were.
There's a lot of freaking Lils.
Yeah, because I was always like Lil Wayne.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Lil Wayne. I didn't even think about like Lil Wayne and all.
Yeah. Like there's the typical ones.
But, yeah.
Here we go. No, we're not gonna play.
Oh.
I have that. There we go.
What the heck? All right.
Let's see. Okay, so there is Lil B.
Mm-hmm.
Also Lil B, but Japanese Lil B.
Yeah.
Lil Bibby.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Bits.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Boosie.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Bow Wow.
Okay.
Today's only Bow Wow.
Okay.
Lil Brother.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Buck. I almost said Buick.
Okay.
Also Lil Buck, who's a dancer.
Okay.
Lil C.
Mm-hmm.
Lil C Note.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Cease.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Dicky.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Dirk.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Duval.
Mm-hmm.
Lil E.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Ed Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Flip.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Fizz.
Mm-hmm.
Lil I Rock Williams.
Okay.
Lil Italy.
Uh-huh.
Lil Italy.
Lil Italy, yeah.
Lil J.
Okay.
Lil JJ.
Okay.
Lil John.
Yeah.
Do Lil John.
Wait, is it? Oh, yeah. Yay! That one.
Yeah.
Okay!
Lil Kiki.
Okay.
Lil Kim.
Okay.
Lil Klein.
Okay.
Lil Calvin Klein. Just
Okay.
Lil Lewis.
Okay.
Lil Malik.
Okay.
Lil Mama.
Okay.
Lil Mo.
Okay.
Lil Mo Yin Yang.
Okay.
Lil Nation.
Okay.
Lil O.
All right.
Lil Peanut.
Yeah.
Lil Poppy.
Uh-huh.
Lil Fat.
Yeah.
With a PH.
Okay.
Lil Peep.
Uh-huh.
Oops.
Oh.
Lil Pump.
RP.
Lil Reese.
Uh-huh.
Lil Rev.
Yeah.
Lil Rick with just a C.
Lil Rick.
Lil Rob.
Yeah.
Lil Romeo.
I know Lil Rob.
I don't.
Lil Romeo.
Lil Ronnie.
Lil Ronnie.
Lil Rounds. A contestant on season 8 of American Idol.
Okay.
Lil Rue.
Okay.
Just R-U, like RuPaul. Lil Scrappy.
Okay.
Lil Sun Jackson.
Okay.
Lil Susie.
Yeah.
Lil T.
T.
Yep.
Okay.
He's Danish.
Lil T. That was Danish.
Lil Troy.
Okay.
Lil Tuffy.
Oh my gosh.
Lil Ugly Mane.
So many of them.
Guess who comes next? You.
Lil Uzi Vert.
There we go.
There it is.
Yeah. Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Lil Weeva.
Yeah.
Lil Will with one L. Lil White.
Yeah.
Lil Yachty.
Yeah.
Lil Zane.
Yeah.
And Lil Xan.
Yeah. Lil Xan. He's the boy. Yeah. So but Lil Peep, one of those up and coming rappers.
Yep.
So the whole, because I've kind of been following it, so I guess the toxicology report hasn't come out yet. But from what I've heard, like what I've understood from news outlets and all that, it was fake oxycodone 30s pressed with fentanyl. I don't know if you know what that is.
I can follow you.
Basically, fentanyl is just I think it's like 100 times stronger than, it's 50 to 100 times stronger than heroin. It's an opiate.
Ouch.
Yeah, so it was fake oxy 30s pressed with fentanyl because fentanyl's a lot cheaper to produce.
How many of those did he take?
I don't know, but
probably a lot.
Basically, so some girl's brother was friends with Lil Peep, and the girl gave Lil Peep those pills, and she knew they were fake, And
That's murder.
Yeah, well, I don't. Okay. So it's speculation that she knew, but like, there's like tweets and stuff saying that she knew. This is all, of course, speculation because I don't know. I'm not in this event, but from what I understand is he took those and then he was on Xanax too, which obviously that mixing that's not good, and plus the fentanyl's really strong. So yeah, that's how he died. But apparently, the whole idea, apparently she knew.
Don't mix your opiates, kids.
Yeah. Apparently she knew that they were fake. That's because I guess I saw some tweets of like text messages that she was saying or something. She knew they were bunk.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if she's going to face charges or what. But yeah, that's how he died. Kind of sad, though, because there's this video online.
She going to be charged with murder?
I would think that'd probably be manslaughter. Because even if you knew they were fake, I wouldn't think you were intending to kill them. Maybe. I guess that's probably up to a Jerry of her peers.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's actually really sad. There's this video online of him where his friend is like, "Oh, I hear Lil Peep's working on something in the back of the bus. Let's go see." And he goes to the back of the bus.
Oh, he's dead.
And Lil Peep is dead, but he's like slumped back on the couch, and the dude just thinks he's sleeping. So he's like, "Oh, okay," and then he just leaves.
Oh,
but he didn't know he was dead at the time. Yeah, it's freaking sad, man. But yeah,
that's rough.
And everybody says like it was like, no, it's not sad because he's a drug addict and all that. But I don't know. I think it's extreme. I think overdoses are sad because I feel like a lot of people that go out to do that aren't setting out to kill themselves.
Yeah.
But
okay, how about this? Charles Manson dying. Sad or not sad?
Let's break this down.
Okay.
No, I mean I'm not. That's not sad at all. Do you think it's more of a? Would you think it's a worse punishment to have life in prison or just be put to death?
No, life in prison.
Yeah, definitely, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know if we want to touch the what do you call it? Death sentence debate.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean that's never gonna get solved.
No, I just mean like your personal idea. Do you think it?
Yeah.
Say you were convicted for the 30 murders for some reason. Do you think it'd be worse to be life in prison with no possibility of parole or to put to death?
I would much rather just just kill me.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's the easy way out.
Yeah, because think about that. 40, 50 years in prison. It'd be awful.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
Unless you became like Morgan Freeman in The Shawshank Redemption. Old Andy
Dufresne. He was a tall drink of water.
The first time I saw Andy Dufresne.
Last night I watched this movie. Have you ever heard of I Love You, Philip Morris?
I have heard of it. I have not seen it.
Okay, yeah, so it has Jim Carrey and Ewan McGregor in it. So,
really? I love you.
Yeah, so it's about
Daddy.
It's actually like based on a true story. It's about this old dude in the 90s. He was gay, and so he went to prison. He met his like lover in prison, and so his lover like got out, and then he got out or something like that. But this dude escaped from prison 4 separate times, and on the last one he faked having AIDS. So he got somebody to fake his report, or fake like his blood samples and all that.
Yeah.
And he saved all of his like antiretroviral drugs. Is that whatever drugs that you take for HIV? He saved all of them like in the pocket of his hospital bed. And he took them all at once to go into a coma to make it seem like he was about to die from AIDS. So then they transfer him to a hospital, like to die in, and then he basically faked his death.
So he could escape?
Yeah, he faked his death and then he escaped. So everybody thought he was dead, and then he was captured last by trying to secure that dude that he loved, because that dude, I'm terrible at plot lines, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That dude went back to prison, like his lover went back to prison, and so he was caught again trying to secure his release. So now he's in prison till 2140.
Oh, it's a real thing?
Yeah, no, it's completely real. Like
is OJ still out of prison?
I think so.
Is the juice still loose? Juice 619-594-6982.
619-594-6982. Yeah, no, I think the juice is still loose.
Yeah, and if you want to call in last 10 minutes, we're going to answer any questions that you... This is not going to work.
Sexual or non.
Yeah. Any questions you may have, sexual or non, 619-594-6982, or put them in the Facebook comments. I'm looking at them right now.
That's cool. We don't bite.
We got into it with Phil earlier. Phil, thank you for commenting.
You trash.
But we love you.
Yeah, no, but I love you, Phil.
Yeah, you're like his
He's the ice to my fire.
You're his father.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, but he's
older than me.
Fathers aren't supposed to love you, right? I don't. No, don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, I'm going to Vegas tonight. I'm kind of salty about it.
Are you really?
Yeah.
You go see your parents?
Yeah, I'm going up for Thanksgiving, but I wanted to leave tomorrow morning, but then my dad sent me this thing where 300,000 people are going to Vegas for Thanksgiving, and 60% of them are driving.
Gonna be a fun drive.
So I'm leaving late at night tonight. Hopefully, I don't hit traffic.
You're gonna try and do the that red eye?
That midnight haul, yeah. But hopefully I don't hit traffic. I think we're gonna leave around like 9.
Can you do me a favor? Can you play the Convoy song at some point during your drive when you're in the middle of the desert?
Convoy?
You don't know the Convoy song?
I might.
Dude.
Play it though. I'm trying to hit freaking Baker and get some of that. You ever had that
jerky?
alien fresh jerky?
Yeah.
That stuff's fuego, dude.
Dude, okay, so you got to play the Convoy song for me and like snap. No, don't. Are you going with somebody or are you by yourself?
I'm going with Dimitri.
Yeah, have
brother,
Dimitri Snapchat this to me. I think it's this one. Yeah. You got to play this song while you're driving.
I don't think I've ever heard this.
A lot of shaky town.
Yeah, I've never heard this.
It's a trucking song.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shoot.
That or like,
dude, truckers scare the hell out of me at night though, because I feel like
they're gonna
when
be
they're
a
just
lot
in the
of
middle.
them,
Of, when they're just in the middle of the desert, everybody's been awake for a while probably.
Yeah. You can
sketch.
Stop off in Barstow and go find one of those big old semi truck gas stations and go send your miners down into their Flavortown cave.
No.
This is like a freight train to Flavortown, dude.
It's so bad, dude. Yeah, no, but usually just on the way up there, I listen to like podcasts and stuff. Usually either you ever heard
it makes it go by fast.
Yeah, you ever heard of your mom's house podcast? It has Tom Segura and his wife.
The only way I hear about podcasts is like secondhand through the radio show I listen to, because they'll have people who host their own podcasts on there, like Ari Shafir or
right. Yeah, no, I know who that is.
Yeah, or the guy you just said,
Tom Segura.
Yeah, Tom Segura's been on there a couple times. Joe Rogan goes on.
You ever heard of Bert Kreischer?
Bert Kreischer goes on Jason Ellis all the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the show you listen to.
Yeah. Jason Ellis. He has you should listen to his podcast. You'd love this guy because he's like.
I think you've told me that before.
Yeah, he's the most Mackee.
Let me make a little note of that because I'll put one on today while I'm
current podcast is Electronics, and he's been doing it alone.
Yeah,
but there's some older ones that I think he called Podley Crew, which he did with some of the guys from his show. So it's like his radio show, but
wait, is he the one that's been? Who were you talking about a while back that you said got fired a whole bunch? Like for being too aggressive on the radio or something like that.
Too aggressive on the radio, got fired a bunch.
That wasn't Jason Ellis, was it?
No, he never got fired.
I remember you told me somebody.
Oh, that was Chris Cantori.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he was local, like terrestrial radio, and he just played politics and lost.
Oh, okay.
You should Snapchat Ellis right now.
Wait, you have a Snapchat?
Yeah, I have him on Snapchat.
All right.
He's just he didn't. I don't know if he added me, but it's just I have his thing, so I can Snapchat him. You want to say hi to him?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's try it.
Hey, Jason. I'm Mackee. Nice to meet you.
So, yeah, we do radio.
I do a radio show. I'm pretty trash though.
Yeah, so. have us on your show. We do radio. Yeah, have us come. We want to be on Sirius. Like, let us come be on Sirius, please.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Like, the only thing I hate about radio is I can't curse. So that's pretty great.
Yeah, seriously, let us come say the F word on your show. We can't say it on AM radio.
Right, shoo. Okay. Oh shoot. Wait. Oh,
I'm gonna send that to him.
Go for it, man.
I sent him. I just sent a tester out to see if we could do this on the air. Actually,
yeah.
And he opened it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I'm just look. Yeah, right there. See?
Oh shoot! Look at that. All right, cool. Okay, cool.
Sent.
All right, so I had one last thing I was gonna say, but I can't remember what it was.
It's 87 degrees outside.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I just saw that on.
It's such a dirty walk to my car too. Dang it! I'm wearing jeans and a jacket.
This thing up here says it's 60 with a 69% rain.
69? Yeah. Oh my gosh! How is it so hot? Mine says 80.
Yeah, no, it's 80 something.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm wearing a sweater.
Yeah, no, I'm wearing way too much. At least I'm going home after this. At least I don't have to like stay in class. That's pretty nice though.
Yeah, see, I have class after this, but I'm not going.
Yeah, no, why would you?
Screw that. It's the
last day before.
Well, it's a 100 level poli-sci class. Like, I don't need to go.
Oh yeah, no.
I haven't paid attention.
Is it poli-sci 101?
1 to 3.
Oh, okay.
Intro to comparative. But like, I haven't paid attention to that class since the first class.
Yeah.
And I got an A on the last exam and an A on the essay.
Dude, it's cooler in Vegas than it is here.
Really? What's it like? It's starting to get that high desert winter for Vegas.
Yeah,
which I dig that weather, except for the wind. I don't like the wind.
I really like the wind. I love the wind so much. Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah, I love the wind, man.
How do you handle that?
I don't know. I just like it a lot. Just put a little like floppy jacket on.
Do you like
just
the
let it
rain?
go. Yeah, a lot.
Okay, I like the rain too. I like that cold, like moist, like it's really rainy rain. Moist. Like kind of the foggy rain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I got you.
But I can't do just cold wind.
I love cold wind so much, man. It's so great.
It makes it hard to breathe.
Well, because I'm always consistently warm. I run warm no matter where I'm at. So just cold wind is so.
I run cold.
Yeah, see, that's why it's like the opposite thing seems better, right?
Yeah,
but yeah, nah.
Yeah, because well, at least when I'm in Vegas, I'm on the Strip too, so you get those wind tunnels between, like on the big streets, like you get on the Spring Mountain Road there, or
yeah, I will never go back to Vegas like in the dead of summer. Just because it's so freaking hot on the Strip. It's like 100 degrees still at night on the Strip because it just gets trapped in there.
Dude, when we were there for Road Trip 2K17, it was 1:13 at like 5 p.m.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. I think it was the last time I went to Vegas because I haven't been there in like 2 months. But the last time I went, I was going through the desert. It was like high noon, so really hot part of the day.
Yeah,
it hit 126 in the desert. Like, that Death Valley type of area. And my air conditioning cut out because it's so hot.
Ooh.
And so
the car started to overheat?
No, it didn't overheat. It's just like, I guess it just doesn't want to work at 126, which at least it didn't overheat. But, so it just cut out. I'm just sitting there just drenched in sweat. Can't decide if it's better if to have the windows down or like just have the air blast thing. But yeah, it was great. It was a great time. I'm never going back there in summer.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Because I remember walking around at like 12:30 at night.
Yeah.
In the morning, I guess.
Yeah.
And
I'm 21 now in Vegas too. Shoot, look at that. Sorry,
go ahead. You still coming in December?
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway,
like I said, I just have to make sure I can get off work. But we'll chat about it.
Yeah. But I remember it being like 12:30 in the morning, and it was still 97 out.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely ridiculous. The place is like wild. I don't know. All right, so should we just call it a day then?
Sure, why not?
Right.
I mean, that
honestly, this second hour has been nice. We've just had a little chat.
Yeah, we haven't actually just sat down and like
just had talks,
chatted on the air. We've had a lot of bits this season, which isn't bad.
No, but I actually quite like just kind of chatting, just having it flow because it wasn't really dead air. It was a really nice show.
Yeah,
had a nice show.
You got to be careful with these because they can turn into those dead air sessions.
Oh, absolutely.
Really fast.
That's why we got to sprinkle them in between all the bits.
And you know what? Like sometimes I'll listen to other shows and I'll be like, I'll listen to them chatting, and I'm just like, who do you think you are?
Where do you get off?
Yeah, like you think you can just go on there and like you think you're good? Nah. But then that's
what's your major, dude?
I don't know. I think when we do it well.
No, we do it.
I think
well. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in sunny San Diego. This has been Brett and Mackey in the morning.
We'll see what Jason Ellis has to say.
Wait, he snap you back?
No.
Oh.
well, I mean, it's entirely a possibility.
Yeah.
I'm not ruling it out until he doesn't.
Right. Okay. So this has been Brett and Mackey in the morning. We're on Twitter, Instagram.
At Brett Mackey.
At Brett Mackey. Follow me specifically at Sir_Mackey on Twitter. Don't have an Instagram because I ain't no buster. Bangers, that thing.
Bangers volume 25.
25.
It's been 25 whole weeks of
Apple
Bangers.
Music, Spotify, YouTube, whatever tickles your goat. We got it all on there. And is that it?
Yeah, we went through Bangers. We went through the social media. In 2 weeks, 2 weeks exactly is our last show.
2 weeks exactly is our last show? That's weird.
For the season. We will be back, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, we have the next show next week.
Wait, are we not doing like the last 2 weeks or something?
No, December 8th is the last week of shows, dude.
I didn't know that.
And then it's finals.
Fudge.
Semester's over.
I'm going to throw up. That's bad.
I know. It went quite fast.
All right.
So next week is the regular week. December 5th is our
last show
holiday special, which I have to show you the graphic for that. It's really good.
Our holiday hullabaloo.
We're going to try, just like season 1 finale, we're going to try and cram as many people into the studio as we can. We're going to have a tree. We're going to have a Yule log, and we got to talk about giving up. I think I want to try to do White Elephant with you guys.
All right. Okay, cool. This has been Brett and Mack in the morning. Who's that dude in the distance?
I think it's
Rod Serling.
I think that's Rod Serling over there, my friend Rod.
Go and take us away.
Go ahead, Rod Serling. Take us away.
This has been a love story about two lonely people who found each other in the Twilight Zone.
Thank you for flying Star Tours. Bye-bye.